What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? We're back, y'all. We're back. Let's give it a clap, y'all. It's been a minute. Let's give it a clap. 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 Let's give it a clap.
Back.
Let's back like we
Back
never
and
left.
you gotta,
Come on. If we ever think we're done, we fucking stupid. But it's your boy Casey or Ken. Don't matter what you want to call me. And we're back. It's what's the word. My brother's here to the right.
Praise the Lord. Leave out like the jeans. You know what's going on. And we have a great guest host today as well.
Great. Someone that I recently just met, and they got a lot going on with themselves. Very stylish, as you can see. Very poppin'. Very them. Let's introduce Isis. How you doing, Isis?
Hi, I'm good.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself, though. What you doing in the towns? What you got going on? Stuff like that.
So my name is Isis, also known as 31 Icy.
Yes, sir.
Born in North Carolina, raised in New York. I am a fashion designer and a social media strategist, and I just be posting content online. Really a fashion girl.
Listen, show your nails. Like, go like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bling, the strip. Like, come on. A lot of that. You see what's going on, man. We have a great conversation going on today, right? First, we do that. You already know we're going to catch up on everything going on with us. Last time was February, right? It was February. Little right before my birthday. That was dang.
Yo, that's so funny because my G-Day's on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's give it a clap up. What's going on with me? Like I told you last time before that, I posted a very cool photo shoot that I was able to do for my birthday. That was a very fire thing going on. Been working a lot of birthdays and outings for this month of March. A lot of outings. Got a wedding to go to tomorrow, actually. It's just a very been busy month. Not even gonna lie, and with just work. Friends, family, social life, stuff like that. What about you, bro? What you got going on right now?
Nothing really too new, honestly. I've just been working.
New job alert?
Yeah, I did get
new
back
job alert.
I got back. That's probably like the biggest highlight. I got back into engineering, man.
Okay. It seems like such a bad thing.
Because it's luckily though I got a remote job and I'm still working in fashion. Actually, what I do is like really cool, is very chill. So I'm actually not complaining at all. Other than that, I've really just been trying to stay consistent with gym, stay consistent with creating, and just focusing a little more on my spirituality as well. Just trying to sharpen up because everything starts from, you feel me, the mind and the soul. You got to be right on the inside. Because even if you look right on the outside, it don't matter. You feel me? The package might be pretty, but the gift might be yuck.
That's true. Isis, I know obviously this is the first time for you being on here, but like just for the past month, like what you like March and stuff like that, what you had got going on and stuff like that.
I've been getting invited to a lot of brand events lately.
Nice,
so I've been networking a lot and getting more. Actually, that's the reason why I've been like posting more styling stuff, because I've been outside since February, actually, since New York Fashion Week.
I was going to say, did you attend Fashion Week? What's some shows that you went to?
Not shows, a lot of events. I wasn't even going to participate in New York Fashion Week because I'm in the process of moving. So, but yeah, I ended up
you stay here though, you're not?
I'm staying in New York. I'm currently in the Bronx. I'm thinking about going to Brooklyn. I don't know.
Come to the right side. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We're gonna see. But
said that already.
Just been outside. I don't know about all of that. That's a debatable topic.
I asked Chat. Chat knows it all. I said, what is the most desirable borough in New York City to live? Brooklyn. Number one answer was Brooklyn. I truest word. Like, feel me? I'm just saying.
We're not about to boost up Chat on here.
we not.
Shout out to Chat.
Yeah, shout out Chat, man. Shout out AI. We got a lot to talk about today for sure. You already know, before we get into our topics, we're gonna start off with our random questions of the day for sure, just to get the energy flowing and stuff like that. So he has a great question. Bro always has a great question. So obviously, because he always has these great questions, we're gonna let him start off first.
Just be different topics. You feel me? All right. Today, my question that I'll pose to both of you and the viewers out there, comment also in the chat too. Let's start interacting more in the comments for me. I've been doing better, I ain't gonna lie, but let's start actually dropping some opinions in the comments, right?
You know what I'm saying? We love that.
I want to hear.
We love y'all. Trust me.
I legitimately, I want to hear, and I want to hear a reason for each of y'all. If you had to lose a sense today, what would you choose to lose and never get it again?
But hold this before we even enter this though. But no. It sticks to the point. Yeah. You do know though, once you lose one sense, it enhances the others.
Yeah,
exactly. So
exactly, and that could be part of your reasoning as well. Facts.
So we got it's smell, touch, sight,
taste,
and
hearing.
That's tricky. So it's tricky now because taste and smell goes hand in hand.
They do, but they
don't. I was about to say they do, but
because
they
we
don't.
have so many.
Like
my answer was going to be smelling because we still got taste buds. Like
and you can
I'm
smell
still
it
gonna
through
be
your mouth.
yeah.
It's very
I don't
hard
like
for it to like
fragrances.
for example, only reason why I say that because I had COVID. Like back in the day, I was when COVID was a thing. Not
never
now.
had
Not
it.
now. Not
I got
now.
lucky. I never had that.
Like right, and then that was my main like symptom of taste and smell was like, and it went perfectly hand in hand. Like once I couldn't smell it, I couldn't taste it. Not a damn thing.
That's
Yeah,
really
because our
crazy.
sinus is all connected. This is all like part of the same like.
You know we have
it's the
taste
same
buds on the
system.
roof of our mouth.
That's what I was
too.
just about to say because, for example, I saw a story of a guy that got his tongue cut off.
Whoa.
Yeah, he got his tongue cut off, and he could still taste through the
The little
side
piece.
of his
I know
mouth, the roof of
influencer
his
like
mouth.
that. She had cancer and got her
Yeah,
tongue removed, and she
I
can
was about
still
to
eat.
say,
She just has like a prosthetic
Yeah.
tongue. She can still taste her food
She can
because
still
she got
taste because of the
Ja.
Yeah,
Yo.
that's OD though.
My
That's
answer will
OD
be
though.
smelling.
All
I
right.
don't know though. I like fragrances too much.
I like touch. I was gonna
I
say
also
touch. I think
don't want
touch.
to not like be able to smell
Touch.
myself.
touch
Because I
Touching
can
is-
still do like I can go like this, but I don't think I would feel what I'm touching though. That is not.
But you have to remember, if you lose your sense of touch, you lose your sense of touch everywhere, my good brother.
Oh.
Well, that's when it get crazy. That's what I'm saying. You
That
gotta
gonna
really
get-
think
But
about
I can
it.
still perform in that sense though, right?
But there's
I just won't have the
there's
feeling.
gonna
I just
be
won't have
no
that feeling.
pleasure
That just
for you,
defeats the
gang.
purpose. Yeah.
You're literally pleasuring someone else. Supposed to be
I
a
don't know.
hand-in-hand
I like
bargain.
smell, like because I like
I
smell
do like
and I
smell.
like.
I'm a big like fragrance girl.
Me too.
And now that I'm rethinking it, imagine stinking and not knowing.
Not
anything.
knowing, right? You
No.
know, and if someone gonna tell you,
forbid.
you lying. You're gonna be like,
Niggas
you
do not
lying.
telling you that you stink. Like
Bob and they do it, and you in denial. You lying.
imagine being in denial knowing you can't smell.
Exactly.
Word. Yeah, exactly. You just look
Come
crazy.
on.
just
You
look
hit
crazy.
us with a good question, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You hit us
I'm
with a
trying
good
to show
question.
you. I'm trying to show you. I still
like-
need an answer, but she gave it. Is that your final answer? Smell? Talking about the fragrances, I don't know.
I was gonna say hearing too.
Whoa,
but like, damn,
that's
kinda
non-negotiable
crazy.
for me. I love music
Yeah,
too much.
That's what I
tasting,
listen to
tasting,
music
hearing,
every
and that
single
was
day.
those are
Hearing,
non-negotiable. Those are
Since I had a
tasting.
phone.
Yeah, no, I gotta eat.
That's dating.
You
back
know
to
what I'm saying?
like-
Like, I gotta. Those are non-negotiables.
I ain't gonna lie,
Non-negotiable.
smelling is it. Smelling.
I might have to.
I'm gonna still be able to taste my food.
I would do more
Somebody
research
gonna tell me if I
afterwards
stink.
about the touch,
And
about
also
the touch,
too,
but
about the touch, I was about to say to add in, what if someone, if you lose your sense of feeling, what if you got a major injury, you can't even feel it?
There are people who are born like
but
that.
there
you
be
know?
That is true.
there's a movie based on a guy like that recently
Yeah,
about a guy who
yeah.
he don't feel no pain, nothing like that. He out here just crash out. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know about that one.
I think
That
I'm gonna have to go with eyes. I'm gonna have to go smell. Yeah.
All right. I like that. Let's get
Like
into
that
it.
would I think that's the most like it would hurt me,
logical
but
one.
yeah, it's
out of all
logical.
five,
If you had
yeah.
to choose, damn, I'm trying to think though.
Keep in mind that your sense of taste will now be
I'm
heightened. So
thinking though, yeah, I know, but now I'm thinking though,
gotta
'cause
think
it's like,
smart.
Yeah.
what else? Like, it's like I just feel like there's another thing that I just wouldn't want to lose with the smell. Like, I don't know. I feel like I like smelling stuff. I don't know.
would you rather lose any other though? Like
Like,
Right,
yeah,
no, in
like,
comparison,
think about
no.
it on your everyday day to
In
day.
comparison,
I
no.
would
I think
not.
we can all agree on that answer. I'm not gonna lie. Hearing and sight is non-negotiable.
Yeah, non-negotiables. I can't be
Yeah.
in. We not being
Those two
No,
are the-
we're not Helen Kellers out here.
The
No Helen
non-est,
Kellers.
the non-est of non-negotiables for sure.
Yo, it's gonna be a good episode.
Yo, y'all funny. All right, so we can all agree on smell. We just gonna end it on that.
All right,
We
cool,
gonna
cool,
end it on
cool,
that.
cool. All right.
Word.
So I got a question for everybody. I do got a question. Let me make sure I got it on the top of the shit. It was here. It was here. All right, cool. How did you find out Santa wasn't real? I gotcha.
I never believed it.
my
personally.
mom,
I got a funny story for this.
my
Like,
mom didn't tell us about Santa. She didn't like that. Wasn't a thing.
oh, so
in
it was
my
just on some like
household.
nigga
Actually,
from the
I
get go.
seen-
This is
I
me.
seen
This is
Christmas
all me.
stuff on TV, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But like, I didn't like Christmas wasn't like one of them holidays where we got
Actually-
presents. I didn't have a Christmas tree until I was like 16.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's one of those.
yeah,
My parents used
Santa
to
was never
try.
real.
My parents tried, but I think for me it was ruined early because I'm the
It was
youngest.
ruined early. It was
Because
for
I'm
me.
the
It was ruined
youngest. So
early.
my older sister was just like, Santa Claus, look at the gifts right here. Dad's buying the gifts, like type shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
Bro,
so like
it was
a lot of stuff was ruined for me early when I was young, bro.
True,
Like,
really?
I feel like I grew up in the mind just a little like a little more like, you feel me, just a little accelerated.
Can I tell you that I ruined it for myself? like I truly ruined it for myself of why Santa's identity. Because you've been in my house, right, bro?
Yeah.
You've been in my house.
Thanks.
I don't have no fucking chimney.
But if you
Like I have no fucking chimney. I have no fireplace in real. I'm like, wait, how the fuck is it getting in my grip?
Hold on though,
Came to the door.
because hold on, they answer that in one of the Santa Claus movies with what's his name, with Tim Allen.
Really?
They answered that. Yo, bro, he was going through, like, you know how like the city, like in the towns, it'll be like it won't be a whole fire escape, but it'll just be like a fake little chimney, like a little pole and smoke coming out the rooftop.
Yeah.
You know those? You know,
Nigga,
I know there's an apartment.
Nigga magically went through that shit.
He went through that in the movie. He had his little balloon, and his body like.
What
did
movie
some
is
weird,
this?
It was. You never seen the Santa Claus movies?
Tim Allen? Word.
Tim Allen? All three of them? Legendary.
We put you on after. We put you on after that word.
Never. Wow. I'm gonna have to pull up the scene when one of y'all start talking.
Christmas wasn't really a
I'm gonna pull up the scene.
I'm
I
saying.
like
I'm
Christmas
saying.
now. Like, I'm a big
facts,
holiday
facts.
girl, but
I believe that was Santa
I
Claus.
got money now. I got money now. I'm gonna
Yo,
go.
all right, so
trying to pull it up for
so
y'all.
yeah, I
Go
ruined
ahead.
it for myself because my mom and my stepfather did try to keep up with the appearance of like, hey, like this jolly ass nigga coming and bringing you gifts and shit. Be good, and if not, be good so you won't get cold and shit like that. Like they tried
I
their
did
best.
believe in the Tooth Fairy though. That I did believe in.
Hard body.
I believed in that a little
Hard
bit too.
body,
Yeah.
like
Nobody
like,
knew where that came from.
But then I ruined it for myself though. I keep ruining shit for myself. Like I really have like a very in-depth mind. Like I couldn't sleep. Like I would always like I put the tooth under the bed, like, and I'm like, yo, I cannot sleep. Like so I'm
Truest
just
word.
up.
I found the scene. We gonna just pause real fast. A little pre. You can see ISIS.
Yeah. I'm weak.
Right?
He went down the chimney.
Yeah,
You feel me?
why?
Once I seen that, I'm like,
Alright.
said I had to confirm. I ain't gonna
AI,
lie.
that was way before AI. AI
That
can't even do that.
was.
That's so funny.
Right? So,
Hey, I
but
could definitely do that.
Worse though, not as good.
nah,
You
it
must
was
not-
better.
you must
That
not
was
know about
terrible.
AI.
That
I
was
try
terrible.
not to partake in
Yeah,
it like that.
AI
Like if I'm
is-
using AI, it's for business.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
facts. Me
playing
too.
with it.
But I'm more so. I'm not me either personally. But I'm saying I've seen other people's creations look very realistic.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like look at
Yeah,
this scene again.
facts.
Like you might look at it a little closer. Look at that scene. I don't know about the. You feel me? I don't know. AI today would.
Yeah, this
finesse
is terrible.
that.
This is terrible.
Oh my God, it look like
Yeah,
somebody
you probably just have to see it
recorded
closer. Yeah, you wear glasses too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Now the deer face got me weak. Like
He's like, huh? Santa Claus.
that was like that was terrible.
Shout out to Allen. That was a goodie. That's,
That
yo,
was-
the Santa
that was
Claus
terrible.
series. That's top 5 Christmas movies for me. I ain't gonna lie. That whole
I
series.
haven't seen that movie at all though.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
ever
got
mind.
to.
That's really like one of those.
That was one of those.
It's
holiday
old.
movies.
That's yeah. The
Yeah.
first one was out in like 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Before we was born.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I
The
wasn't
first
even
one,
born.
but they made 3 of them. Like I remember the second.
Some of the
and
third one was
dropping.
Jack. Was the third one like Jack Frost and that?
word.
I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the Elf movie.
That was funny.
That
That was funny as fuck.
completely-
That was
Instead of
like-
Fire Escape. I'm
that
like,
was funny
that
as
is-
fuck.
That movie was good, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
shout
that
out
was-
to
that
Will
was good. That
Ferrell.
was good too.
But
Yeah.
the quick question, but I'm not even quick, but quick thing before we move on about the Tooth Fairy. I ruined that for myself too. Remember one time, like I had like a big tooth, like it was one of them gigantic baby teeth. Put on our shit, so I was just mad excited. I was like, we need bread, about to get bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mad excited, couldn't go to sleep. So like, well, I was a child, so at 12 in the morning, I'm supposed to be asleep.
You was staying up.
I'm up. Why is he? My mother coming in. My mom come with 5 cash, bro. I'm like,
She should have lied and said, the Tooth Fairy just gave me this. I was coming to put it down for you.
I don't even know. I wasn't one of those. I wasn't a naive kid. I wasn't very like.
I'm
like
lame.
she was just like, you get in the yo. She said you get in the morning. Just walk out my room.
Wow.
Well.
So did you pretend you she knew you was up?
Yeah.
Oh, I would've
Yeah, she
played
saw me
sleep.
like when you opened it,
Like,
like
you
the
happened.
light shined in my
Yeah,
face and you
yeah.
saw my eyes
True
open. It was just
word.
like she was like,
True word.
"All right."
You just unlocked.
She knew
the
it. She knew it was like,
memory.
all right, you got me. You get in the morning.
You unlocked the memory for me because I actually do have a faint memory of me losing a tooth. I put it under, and I had a bunk bed, right? And I slept on the top. My sister was on the bottom. So I'm play sleeping, like, so I hear the door open. I'm thinking it's a Tooth Fairy and shit, right? So I'm like, peeking or whatever,
Ma, dude.
and I see my mom
Ma,
just
dude.
slide I
Yo.
believe it was a 5 also under the pillow. Truest word.
Bro, I was
Truest word.
just mad.
But
Yeah, I
then,
wrote anything
heartbroken,
I
like-
ain't
but
never
then
play
she
about my
cooked it
sleep.
because she left the tooth.
Sometimes,
either way, even if I
remember though.
because the toothpaste is supposed to take the tooth and give you the cash.
And yeah.
Exactly,
she
and that was the next thing too. Sometimes I would wake up, tooth is there, tooth is still there. Like
still
no
there.
one, no
Still there.
cash. I'm like,
Nah.
What are we doing?
Not me. I wake up and it'd be like $20 under the pillow
Alright, that's
randomly.
no cash.
Just once in a blue moon.
Just
not every time
straight
I look.
teeth and pain, just bad
straight
pain. Like
gap.
yo. But listen, that was our great questions. That was fun. That was funny. I like those two questions. We're definitely gonna go into our topics that we got to talk to because we have a lot to talk about. Starting off with our lovely guest Isis, right? The styling queen. We're gonna call her styling queen, right? You know what I'm saying? How styling? So for a person who's been doing it for 3 years, and also too, guys, y'all know that I say I dibble and dabble for that. So this really means a lot. This means a lot to me,
Word.
right?
That's why.
So
Good link up. Word.
tell us a little bit like what you were telling me beforehand of how did you even personally start getting into the styling game and stuff of that nature.
Okay. Well, like getting into fashion first.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was born in North Carolina, and me and my family came here around like 2004. So I was raised here. I've been here my whole life, and I always been into clothes. But like me and my family have not always like had it like that type
Of
shit.
course, yeah.
So of course, when we came to New York, like it wasn't like, oh no, we about to go shopping and get each other some new clothes. We couldn't do that. So my mom would find every clothing pantry that she could, and we would go to it. And like I previously mentioned, that's how I got my first ever designer piece. Like, and I went to clothing pantries up until I was about 17, actually.
Wow.
And I got my first Montclair coat,
Ooh.
volunteering at Cathedral on 110th. It's still there. I got my first Fendi bag from there, and I didn't have working papers when I was in high school, but I always made sure I had money. So anytime I would go to these clothing pantries, I would make sure I would get like designer pieces. It would be like Jimmy Choo heels, like Burberry ties and stuff like that. And I would take them down to Beacon's Closet or Buffalo Exchange, and I would bring my older sister with me, and then we would sell the clothes for bread.
You know what I'm saying? Some cash.
So,
Yo,
on
listen.
top of that, like I went to school on the Lower East Side, so if you didn't have that shit on, nigga, you were definitely getting bullied. You were, and on top of that, I didn't have an iPhone, so I'm like, I'm not about to get bullied for the way I dress and having an Android. I gotta pick a struggle.
We gotta pick a struggle.
So I definitely made sure I came to school looking good. And that's when I realized I wanted to either be when I was in high school, I wanted to be a writer for Vogue. I wanted to be a writer, period. I wanted to go to NYU and I wanted to be a writer.
In a winter type
Yeah,
vibe,
like
yeah.
fashion. So I'm like, I want to be in fashion. Before it was a writer, then I was like, I need my own clothing brand. Then I was like, let me start with styling. So right now I do have my own clothing brand, but I am like heavily styling my friends and people who I meet up with and stuff like that.
Same. That's fire, man. To give it up for you for that. That was definitely fire.
Tough,
Quick question though, in terms of like that, because I agree with you on that. Like, right, that's something that even as a 20-year-old man, I still do that now. Like buying and selling. Like I'm very into that. Like,
Same.
like. If I have some pieces in my closet that I'm knowing like, I'm not wearing it, I don't like that, but that's some type of value to it. I'm not into and I hope no one takes this wrong, I'm not into the just free donating.
No shade. Especially if I bought it. Like if I bought it.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not into free donating. I want to get exactly, bro. And like my mom said, that's like a very like selfish mindset. I'm like,
nah.
fake, but
also
not really at the same time.
Rich.
Yeah, you know
if
what I'm saying?
I was wealthy, I'd give the
like,
world away.
Exactly.
Like I previously mentioned, when I was going to these pantries and finding Montclair coats and Jimmy Choo heels, and it was not people like us that was just
giving it away for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I was going to clothing pantries down here, and I was in high school. Those were rich people who were just giving their stuff away.
Truth be told, y'all both want to hear a funny story. Where we're at, we have a store next to us called Second Street. Second Street is a buying and selling store. One day I was out here just do buying and selling. I was doing that, and while they were like looking through the clothes that I was coming to sell, I was in the neighborhood just doing that. And right next door, I came out, I saw a sign that said, "Hey, it's a studio. Boom, and that's literally how we started. Why we're here today because of Second Street.
I didn't even know that.
Real shit. We're here today because of Second
I'm
Street.
not even the biggest fan of Second Street.
And I'm not young.
Yo,
Me
they
either.
be playing in people.
Yo, bro.
There we go. So we
That's
not
a whole.
yo,
We're not even
I
gonna
ain't
talk
lying.
about
We're
that.
not gonna
That's
talk
a
Yo,
about
bro,
whole
that.
truest word.
Yo.
I tried to bump a fresh pair, bro. I'm on set. They said we could take an item, bro. I took a pair of Margiela jeans, bro. Tag still on it and all that. 1,300, 1,200. Take it to these niggas. First of all, they tried to give me $150 for them.
I'm not surprised.
True. I got a story too. I got a
With
story.
the
I do have a
tag
story.
on, I'm like, yo, bro, y'all bugging. Y'all gotta reprice that. He's
Everything
like,
is
yeah.
gonna be dirty.
He talking about some, the
like-
best we could do is 180.
Bro, yeah, they lowball too. But
And
I
then
will
he
say,
gave me a little explanation on, it's because it's a percentage of what we're
Yeah,
gonna list it
yeah,
for, but
yeah.
we're gonna put it in the store for,
Yeah.
we're only gonna put it on for like
we're not gonna.
So that's the
charge
percent
that
of
much.
that.
Yup.
I'm like, yo,
the whole
that's
spiel,
wacky.
bro. The whole spiel.
Wacky.
Because same thing here, bro. I'm went and brought a pair of Mary jeans, bro. Like not wearing like a lot at all, bro. Like I'm thinking. Went at the Mary store too. Had the receipt, had the bag, everything, bro.
Yeah.
Came. It was worn. Not gonna lie, it was worn, but just not as worn as you would thought it would be.
Word,
Like you can
Right.
still play it. I had the tags and all. Like that's how good it was. You know.
Word.
So I put the tags back on and brought it there. I let them know. Like it wasn't worn. I wasn't trying to play it off like it was. I was like, it's
like it
worn.
was, yeah.
I wasn't expecting $1,300 back.
Right,
Wasn't expecting
right.
that. I was like $600, maybe like $600, like half, like $600. Same thing he's telling me right now.
I'm not surprised.
How much they gave you for?
120,
You remember?
bro,
Yeah, like
120,
something.
bro.
Yeah. That's the name of the game, man.
120. I'm like, that's insane. But the same thing, they were trying to give me the whole spiel, like, listen, bro, it's because of the contracts we get, this and that, the whole nine. So I remember the same thing too. I came here, I brought a Louis Vuitton item. They're just not to actually sell. I wanted to see where the market is for this item. That's what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
Another low ball.
I ain't gonna lie.
Another low. I was
Buffalo
whoa.
Exchange and Beacon's Closet is just like that. Like when I was in high school and
Really?
I was getting these, mind you, like I said, these are donated clothes. So half the
Yeah.
time it'll be a designer item and brand new, worn a couple times, red bottoms or something like
You
that.
know-
Beacon's Closet and Buffalo Exchange was
be having
lowballing TF out of me. Like, what? They were robbing me
Origins?
blind. And Second Street didn't even exist at that time, I
time?
don't think. Yeah, so when Second Street came out and I peeped that they was doing the
Second
buying and
Street
selling
was
too.
something else.
Do
They
you
rebranded
know a
it.
Had
store?
to have,
Do you
'cause
know
I'm
a
like-
store named
Rebranded.
Origins?
Yeah.
Origins
The sneaker
too?
store?
Yeah,
my
that
friend
but
worked
because
there.
they got drip there too. So but they do buy each other too. Same thing, low ball and crate, like
They,
low ball, so crate,
yeah.
especially on the feet, bro. Like, cause they're one of those. Like, at least the Second Street though, I can go and say like, all right, they will lowball you on there, but then they're up there. What they're setting it for is not actually. They're not mad charging it. Like I can admit that.
Yeah.
Though.
They don't tax
some
when they sell stuff.
certain items.
Bro, you walk. Certain items.
Certain items.
They got they got
Origins,
Origins for
but Origins though,
Right.
they for sure will play you in your face. Like you can bring, because they're mainly a sneaker store.
Facts.
So let's just say you bring like, what's a high selling value sneaker right now? Like
Right now.
let's just say like like
Something
let's
with
say the
the
Red
vibe.
Octobers.
Yeah,
Just for the
okay,
fuck of it.
cool,
Like for the
yeah.
fuck of it. Let's say the Red October is Yeezys,
Those are
Nike's
still
watches,
on
right?
word.
30, they're going like 30K reselling right
Yeah,
now, right?
easily.
Yo, you can bring them to Origins. Origins will try to give you like
2 bands.
2 bands until you give you the rest like soul credit.
and they have stuff in their store that be like
Bro, and
20K.
it's not like they can't
Yeah, they
afford
do,
it, bro.
they
They can
do.
afford
That's
to
why
give
I'm
you the
like, they
rest.
can.
They can, bro. Like they're just cheap. Like niggas is just cheap, bro. And I fuck with well, not anymore. Fuck y'all. But and I used to fuck be cool with that white, you know that white light. I don't even say white, but the light skinned nigga, OD light skinned nigga there.
It's
He
mad.
looks
Those
white.
probably
He
a
kind of
few
looks white. He
workers
got.
there, though.
I used to be my nigga. I forgot his name, bro. But he used to be my nigga there. But then he just started. I don't know. I guess they got big. And then they just stopped. But yeah, the reselling game is just trash. And that's exactly why the reselling game of the sneakers is going back down to what it should be at.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Facts.
sneakers are high on reselling right now. Right?
Thank
So
the
that's
Lord.
thank the Lord. Because I think people are truly realizing that in the reselling game, we the people make the prices. That's
Exactly.
all
It's
it
all
is.
about the
There's
hype.
nothing exactly.
It's all about the
It's all
hype,
about the hype
son.
because
So I hate when people be camping for shoes. And
I was
all
with-
It's just like, bro, y'all just.
I
gonna
would
make
never. I ain't gonna lie. I would never
done it
stand in
once.
no
Wait,
line or.
I've
I'm
done it
not.
once.
I've done it though.
I
I've done it.
so,
I've done
like,
it. Like
when I was
the
in
only
high school,
girls that
though.
I know that have done stuff like that are super duper sneakerheads. I will buy
Yeah.
it resale. I promise you, I will.
yeah,
gonna
I'm at that
resell.
point now. I'm at that point in my life. Like,
Oh,
resell,
yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna just find it somewhere.
Well, any girl, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
But I have done that in my local youth days. I've been a little dad for a
Facts.
couple Jordans.
In
you know.
P-Tech, I was definitely camping for shoes. Probably like senior
brother-
year.
Not
after-
camping, but like I was there early in the morning.
Yeah, early,
in the
not
morning.
camping, not overnight. Though,
Overnight,
but I was
yeah.
like,
Nah, we're too deep
People
for
used to
that.
have tents.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't
People
too
would
deep.
have tents.
We
I
used to
ain't
be
do
a
that.
village.
People
real.
used to do that. Like people did those. People was doing that with the tents only when 11s dropped because they always dropped every
That's
December.
when people was getting robbed and
Yo,
killed.
yes,
for sneakers.
but outside of KP,
the
yes.
original Gamma drop.
Yes,
that was
That's
Gamma
when you
drop
could wake up
and
on
the
the
bread
train with your
drop?
shoes going.
literally,
Literally,
bro.
like,
People was getting
I
ran out.
remember
some
that.
people died. Like some people real life
definitely died.
lost their
They
lives.
definitely
Like,
died. Yeah,
that's crazy.
The bread drop, the Gamma drops.
Oh, I
for
remember the
sure.
Bread 11
The bread
hype.
11 drop was crazy.
Crazy,
The
man.
Concord drop was the worst though.
I will never
People
forget
died.
for that.
People
Space
died.
Jam,
Yeah,
Space Jam 2, yeah.
Space Jam was tough too. Yeah, that was tough.
Shout out Joyce,
man.
man. It's just
Yeah,
tough.
man.
but
People losing
that's
their
just
lives
the
over
towns
some
we live in.
J's,
Though.
bro.
That's the New York City culture
Facts.
of
Yeah,
of
man.
the shit
sneakers
too,
at the
man.
time,
Like,
at least. That's what it was.
that was what it was. So you know,
Yeah.
it was something that you just had to. I don't say you had to be there, but if you was there, you was there. You knew.
Yeah, you
It's
knew
one of-
what's
it was
up.
just one of those,
You knew where
right?
to be, where not to be. You know how to move.
Right.
You feel me?
I want to ask you a question, Isis. What? We know your origin story and we know what how you got into it. But what influenced you, though? Not more of a stylist person, but as a fashion person. What influences you, or if you have any influence or
Could be a
motivations or anything like
person, could be a period of time, anything.
that? Or an era.
I remember I got asked this on my Aritzia interview, and I had told her nobody, and I think that's why I didn't get the job. I wasn't really trying to, I'm not even trying to be, I wasn't trying to be like funny or anything, but every time somebody asks me like, oh, like who inspires you and who influenced you, I don't have like a name. at
That's
the top
true.
of
No,
my
that's real.
head.
That's
Like, if I go inside of a room and I'm about to make some clothes, I don't really I don't have no inspo for real. I just be doing shit.
I doing
Like,
shit. No, and I.
Other than that, like my mom is definitely like an inspiration to me.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely adapted to like her style, but I don't have like a big inspo. Okay. When I first started 031, I was like very, very heavily into Virgil because I wanted to do fashion and home decor real bad. I still do. Like I would love to drop like a couch. Like
Virgil's
a
exhibit.
couch
Or
or
a singular chair.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
Like,
feel you.
so
Not to cut you off, were you
Virgil,
able
for
to
sure.
see Virgil's exhibit when he had the exhibit after he passed, when they opened up the exhibit
No.
in Brooklyn Museum?
No.
They actually
I
had
saw that. I saw
one of
the
the
videos and
rooms was
everything.
his
his
like
exhibit,
furniture
yeah.
and stuff. I was like, that's
I didn't
different.
get to go to that.
Damn. I would have assumed you would have been there.
No, I just seen videos of the fashion show that they had recently. I don't know who
For
that
what,
young
Off
black
White?
Who's
boy
run- if
was.
you-
No, I
was
saw
like,
who
who's
it
running
was,
Off White
but I
now?
don't know his name.
IB Kamara, he's from Sierra Leone.
That show
Really?
was
That's the only reason why I
makes
know
sense.
him. Yeah,
Makes
he's from
sense.
Sierra Leone.
How
He's not. let me be very mindful.
Okay, well,
we have to. The era we're in right now, we have to be so
Word.
mindful of
I
what we
just
say.
stop myself.
Uh-huh.
I personally don't think he's doing a better job than Virgil.
oh, absolutely not.
I feel as though a lot of the
Have- ooh,
productions that
have-
I've seen
have a good point to this
past
too.
post Virgil versus like while Virgil was still like around for Off White, the direction that they're taking right now is actually pretty bad. And I'm not gonna give too much detail, but I actually know a lot of the inside stuff because I work with Off White now. That's one of the brands that I oversee with my new job. So
Fire,
right now,
bro, fire.
Right now I'm a sales engineer, so I work with Off White, Champion, and Michael Kors. So I actually know like. They be saying the team with Off-White, they're not too happy. But that's exactly why LVMH sold Off-White a couple years after Virgil passed because the whole brand kind of went to shits, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so whatever y'all thinking, y'all are definitely right.
Yeah,
No
and
one
honestly,
really
I
I think
wasn't really like. I'm not gonna lie to you. After he passed, I wasn't really.
No one
wasn't-
trusts
Facts.
for it no more. No one
Facts.
You know
trusts
what I
for it
mean?
no more.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
one
you,
trusts
right?
for Off-White
because,
no
like
more.
I said, I was outside for New York Fashion Week. I
Yeah.
seen a lot of the
For
show.
sure, yeah, of
like, so
course.
I'm like, okay, this is cute.
It's cool.
He did his
Okay.
thing. He did his one. I'll give him that. I liked it.
The Off-White show?
I did. I enjoyed it.
Okay,
I did.
Okay, but I agree with y'all in the aspect of it wasn't on the level of Virgil what
Of
Virgil
course
did,
not.
and even for Louis Vuitton too. And
Yeah.
like we said, we gotta be mindful. We're saying I love
Word.
Pharrell. I absolutely love Pharrell, and I love the
Yeah.
pieces he's been doing for Louis
I
Vuitton
do
as a
too.
creative director.
I ain't
But
gonna lie.
it wasn't like Virgil shit. Like it wasn't like Virgil shit for Off-White and Louis Vuitton. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that's just my opinion on that. Like
No, I do agree on that. It
Like-
definitely, I'm not gonna say it took a like for Louis V. It took a little dip. I don't think it took a major. dip
no,
for
not
him,
major
though.
because LV's
I feel
LV,
like-
LV's
yeah,
LV
I feel
regardless.
like- I also feel as though I'm not sure what going on in the back end for like the whole Pharrell process and all that, but if he has his hand in it heavily, I feel like he's doing a decent job with like what because we're asking an artist to become a creative director of a major brand.
But I think that
we can't expect the world from him. I'm
But
not
we can't.
gonna
But
lie.
true, yes.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why Pharrell was such a good fit in the
Yeah.
people LV's mind because he has success in the clothing industry with Billionaire Boys Club, Ice
Yeah,
Cream.
word.
He has Bape
Yeah.
collabs, like
And he's done
Yes,
collabs.
yes,
Adidas
yes,
collab.
yes,
Remember
yes,
the human
yes.
the
But-
human racers.
Yeah,
and-
don't get me
but
wrong, yeah.
BBC could be way bigger. Like
BBC should be
way
Ice Cream
bigger.
could have been.
You
Yeah, Ice
feel
Cream
me?
could have been
So-
way
No
bigger.
Diddy.
So.
That whole sentence sounded crazy.
I said it though.
But
so-
Billionaire
Boys Club.
It
could
could
have
be
been.
Boys
way-
Club,
it-
word.
It could be way big. Oh wait.
Yeah, BBC. We're gonna pause that. We're gonna take an infinite pause.
You see, my
on
mind
that.
doesn't go to those
Infinite
places.
pause
I'm just,
on that.
my
Nah,
mind
we're-
doesn't go to those places.
You're a woman,
We're
though.
taking
You're a woman,
No,
though.
it
infinite
did.
You're a
pause
woman.
on that. So continue.
You're a woman, so
I'm a
like.
girl.
Go ahead. Your train of
So,
thought. Don't lose your train of thought.
but
Go
yeah,
ahead.
Billionaire Boys Club could be bigger. So
I
I,
agree.
do get what you mean. but
Now that
I
I'm
also
really
get
thinking
what
of
you
that,
mean.
now I'm really thinking about that. I think it hit its ceiling, just in my opinion, and because it wasn't high fashion brand. It was
I
more.
love their denim.
No.
It was
That's
no,
what
and
I'm
I
saying.
do love their jeans. Their jeans, especially on the back the back
back
pockets
pocket.
they be having on them motherfuckers. But it was just street brand. It was always just a street
Street
brand
brand, predominantly.
That I think this is what I think
want to
about.
see more of that than what I see now. Like, but that's what I mean when I.
So
say
let me
it
ask you
could've
this:
been
before, one of our few last points on the fashion thing. Do you like his jellyfishes that he dropped with Adidas?
bigger. No,
Jellyfish shoes?
let me stop.
You really don't? Oh my god! What? That's
I there are certain shoes that I like but wouldn't buy, and I would be okay if somebody got them for me.
I like that. That's a great
They're
way
cute.
to say
I
that.
wouldn't put my money into them, but if
Word.
somebody got them for me, I would wear them. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that about a lot of shoes.
Right.
For me to invest into a shoe, I'd be taking a strategic approach. I just try to cop stuff for myself that a lot of people don't have. I ain't gonna lie.
Same.
Yeah.
I grew up like
yeah.
that. Like I said,
Yeah.
being from North Carolina, my mom hates it there. That's why she
Really?
moved. She took me and all my siblings and moved us here, and
She
everybody
from there
hated that.
originally?
Yeah.
She grew up there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why she take so long? To
What was
leave?
her,
She
like-
should've been left. Word.
She left when she needed to. She
Yeah,
left when she
that's
needed
fair.
to, for sure.
Yeah, but she had y'all and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
facts. So do
yeah.
you remember North Carolina at all? How
Yeah.
young were you when you came to the Sounds?
Like 4.
Okay, you was
okay.
young.
So you,
I
yeah,
grew up
you're
here.
New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
grew up here. So,
You
like
from
I
here,
said,
girl.
my mom, she's like top 5. I don't want y'all looking like nobody else. It's always been that. It's
fire.
always been that. If we was getting sneakers growing up, she's like, if I see too many like of y'all cousins from down south having them, you're not getting them. Like,
One of those.
yeah, so I kind of have that
I actually do
mindset
that.
too. I've fallen out with people because I said I didn't want to match on vacations. Like,
Yeah,
like
which is crazy.
That's a
I want to be
challenge,
original. I like being the anomaly. Like someone asked me this recently. My best way to answer them as to why is I've just always had that mentality as a kid. I feel like from me, and it's gonna sound kind of like corny. Not corny, but it's just gonna sound like kind of like dumbed down. But I was watching an episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, right? And there's a poem that he said. It's an episode Zach goes to summer school, and I remember the end part of the poem like verbatim. It's like the one where it's like 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood. You know that? You know
Yes,
that
I do
poem?
actually remember that episode.
So I don't know what goes on in the middle, but he's like, but I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So that basically means if everyone's going right, you go left. And I
well,
always just
yeah.
try to live like that
I
because it's
think-
like
don't be a sheep.
I want to be the anomaly. Yeah, I like being the anomaly. I like being that odd one out.
I think
Facts.
for myself, right, and we'll just probably be our last topic on fashion. I know we have a whole episode on fashion, right? We got a whole episode on fashion.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We highlight her. She into fashion.
Shit, we'll see how it goes. But
Yeah.
but for me, honestly, growing up, my mom was like I never answered the question, but for me, my mom was inspiration for me. Like she was, and my mom wasn't like drip down head to toe pieces. She did a lot of like accessories, shoes, stuff like that, So she was like,
Same.
all right. As my son, as a first boy that I have, how do I dress this little nigga? Like how do I do it? So it was a lot of like Gap, a lot of like I had the Jordans, I had that. I was like a lot of like things that you grew up the Rockwear, the Sean Johns, things like that. Now when we're getting into like middle school and stuff like that, I can't lie. I wanted to be a follower. Just truth be told, like I was like, damn, what is this nigga wearing? I'm like, this shit's kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? This shit fire. Never could have got it, obviously, but dude, obviously do different reasons and stuff like that. My mom was just like, you just didn't need that. Like, and I'm so glad that she made me kept that mindset. Like, like just be yourself. Like, you don't need this because and that's why I am how I am now, because I'm like, looking back, I'm like, that shit was played out.
I want to piggyback off that.
Yeah, that shit was so...
Because all the people who was affording, or their parents was able to afford, like, you know, all the elite sneakers back then, like whether it's J's, like, bro, J's used to be like $180 a drop,
and they were dropping every other week.
And they're
how the fuck you get all these shits, bro?
Like, it used to be, you know, the P-Techers that was fly, you feel me, bro? But I'm looking at it like, for the standpoint now, all those people that was wearing J's back then are still wearing J's to this day. That's all.
There's no growth in
because they're too used to that. There's no growth in their style.
My sister is
that's
like
why
that.
you can see a 40.
Bro, me and her have two completely different styles.
That's what I'm saying. It could be 40, 50 years old.
She just turned 28.
Still looking like they dressing in high school, wearing khakis, wearing J's. It's like, ain't nothing wrong with J's, bro, but that shouldn't be all this in your closet.
All in your closet. And for someone who has so much J's,
get a boot,
bro.
Get a boot.
And it's so J's, real. What he's saying, what bro's saying is so real, because as a person who has so much J's, for real, like, I came to a point where I'm looking at my closet like I want to do something different. I'm like, damn, I fucking can't. Like, and I started
to look like all the other.
And that shit was making me so mad. Like, that was making me so mad. I remember it was like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago,
everybody got them on.
So now I started where, like he said, I've divulged into that stuff. I went and got me a boot. I got me a boots for my birthday that I got from shout out to Akomi, which is an African brand. I went into even though they're known brands, stuff like that. The Sauconys,
I love Sauconys.
Fucking love Sauconys.
I was about to get a pair.
The Asics, even though everyone now is on it, but like 2-3 years ago, everyone wasn't really on it.
So funny because I remember, like, my brother, he's a couple years older than me too. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta definitely give him his flowers. If I could say somebody inspired me, like, with the way that I dress, because realistically, I have more men's pieces in my closet than women's.
Yeah,
I still have a Stussy shirt to this day. I still have a Stussy shirt to this day that my older brother gave to me. But when it comes down to sneakers and shit, he put me on, like, Salomon's, Asics, Sauconys, the Jordans that I
fire. Like, Salomon's are fire.
I was just in the
Salomon store.
Way before the wave of everybody wanting Asics and running sneakers. Like,
I was just in the Salomon store on Sunday, and I was like, yo, these shoes are so fire. Like,
extra brother down the block got a pair of Salomons that I got my eye on right now.
She said, I'm looking at that shit like that's a fact. That's a fact. Like, for me though, for sure, I love the Asics, but not the dad shoes that everyone is trying to cop now and shit like that. The gel lights. When the gel light, bro. I had a pair of gel lights in high. We had a
gel light threes you had?
Yes, bro. And niggas was clowning me, bro. You remember that? Niggas was dead clowning me. Like, what the fuck you wearing shit?
I was wearing them too, gangster, bro. I was with you. I remember. What color was your pair?
My shit was black and red, bro.
Okay, my shit was red too. I remember those, gang.
Bro,
I had
come on, bro.
Red pair, bro. Gel light threes, comfy as.
I'm like, mad comfy, bro.
Yeah, but facts. Of course, because we have on J's.
We had the Jordan. We had J's. No, it wasn't even Nikes or J's or Yeezys.
Yeah, at that time,
niggas wasn't clear. Niggas was clowning shit like that. Like, I do too. I mean, I still fuck with Yeezys. Like, honestly,
and
when Yeezy was when Nike still, you mean? Those?
Was Yeezy Pods.
No, honestly, I like the Adidas Yeezys. I like the Adidas Yeezys too.
I still got them shits.
I clapped a pair of Yeezys and sold them, so I never wore a pair of Yeezys.
I tried to get those desert boots, them big ass.
I would have probably got those.
I did
the wheat looking ones, right?
No, it's like desert oil, like brown. It's like a very
they're like wheat. I compare it to like wheat, like the color wheat. You know what I mean? Like comparable to like the color of a Tim.
Because I ordered them,
but like a little darker.
StockX refunded me. I don't know why. They just ended up refunding me.
Damn. Hold on. But I feel like I know exactly the ones you're talking about though. They're comparable. Like, the color is comparable to like a Tim, right? Yeah, but like the other colorway though.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get the black ones. Though.
I want these.
I would not get the
so
black
maybe I'm
ones.
thinking about a different feet though. But those tough too. Bro, those the only colorway they got.
No. They have been like tan.
Yeah, the tan ones is
The
probably
tan
the ones I
is
was
the
talking
ones that
about.
I
Let me
was
see the
talking
tan
about.
ones. Yeah,
Right there.
that is the one I'm talking
You
about.
can get
Yeah,
these
the
right
tan
now.
ones.
These are the ones
The
that are mad
tan ones
affordable.
heat.
I'm trying to get the brown
much
ones,
are
and
those
I can't
going
get
for?
them nowhere, huh?
How much they going for?
Right, bro, you get these for like $170 right now.
That's calm.
Bro,
Yeah, Yeezy's cheap right now though.
Cheaper,
I know,
yes.
wow.
I'm
He's
actually
selling
so
shirts
happy
for
that
$5
Kanye.
right now on his site.
I'm
right?
actually so
$5?
happy that Kanye left.
He's
with
having
the
a
Adidas.
listening party tonight.
Really?
For Bully,
Fire.
for Bully, yes, he
That's
is
tough.
like that. But young man got a wedding to attend to tomorrow, so it won't be going. But to stick on the topic of Kanye and Yeezys, I think this is gonna be a fashion episode, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever, fuck it. But
Word.
I'm actually loving what he's doing right now in the sense of like, okay, cool. He's the collaboration with Adidas is no more.
Word.
So and I don't know if y'all know that everything that was made in the Adidas Yeezy collab, Adidas has the ownership for that.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So
They made it.
They put a whole
Well,
thing out about
he
that,
technically
actually.
made it. He technically made the design and shit like that. They
Yeah.
just have the
Like,
rights.
they
They have the
produce it.
rights
Yeah,
to
of
it.
We
course.
didn't
It's
forget.
their
They put him
production.
on blast.
They
They,
put him on
let
blast.
us know.
Yeah.
LD.
Facts.
But so he was like, bet, fuck yeah, because he was like, all right, yeah, y'all might have the rights to it, but I'm the nigga who made the shit lit.
Yeah, of
I'm the
course.
nigga who made the shit popping. So
Yeah.
that's why, like you said, you can go buy a pair of 350s right now for like $1 and some change.
Word.
Yo,
Not gonna
word,
lie to you.
yep.
Literally.
Shit's not heat no more. And
at all.
honestly, and it's sad to say, because
Those
back in high
ones.
school, I did want a pair of 350s, but I was
His
like,
kids
it
ain't
was hype.
even wearing them shoes
Everyone wanted a
anymore.
pair,
You
you
know,
know?
it was
It was
lit
hype.
when his
You know,
children
I
were wearing the
couldn't. I
shoes.
couldn't get
They not
those.
even wearing them.
I couldn't get them. I had to get a pair. I had to settle for a pair of Roshi.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a pair of Wave
Oh
Runners
my
though.
God.
I got a pair of Wave Runners right now
I
though.
hated those shoes.
Roshi runs. I had to settle for those. They basically the same thing.
And Hirachi
Even though that's
shoes.
what I could afford it.
Harachis.
Even though that's what I could afford,
The
I dedicated those too, bro.
I
Nah,
hated
the high top
those
Hirachis was
so
tough though.
bad,
High
bro.
top, the high top
Hirachis was
Hirachis
better.
was valid though.
Hirachi's the high top was valid.
High top
Facts.
Hirachis was valid. I
Facts. The Roshi
you had a pair
ones,
of my
they were
bucket.
pissed. I never had a pair of Hirachis. I got my sister. No, I did have a pair of Hirachis. I lied.
Can I
I'm
ask a
saying,
question?
I'm saying, wasn't you
I
had to
did
wear the
have a
high
pair.
top? The high top. I'm like, yo, shit's tough.
Can I
Like,
ask a question?
yeah.
That's
I
my
know
cousin,
we're
y'all.
about to end.
Pull up. You just
Pull up, bro.
walk behind the camera, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
But
You know-
yeah, what was your favorite pair of sneakers when y'all was in high school?
I can tell you right
like,
now.
At that
It's a-
time,
it's still a
or
Jordan.
from like a
Jordan.
No,
collection
just
of
like a
any
shoe
shoe
that
that
you
I
was
had?
like,
Wearing
I
heavily
need
in high
it.
school.
I need this.
Alright.
It's a Jordan.
I'ma have two- I
The
have two
Jordan
inches.
6 is infrared, but not the shits that you would see. It was where it was like it was
The
suede,
sixes.
the suede, but
With
like
the,
it had-
and it was
Hold
like
on,
a
I'm
pink.
just
It was like a
looking.
pink. You had the Eon had them too.
But
It was
not
like a
that
pink model.
year,
those
but
when my
not the
sister did.
old.
Oh, the older ones, the
Jeez,
OG
bro.
ones that are a darker red.
Yes,
yeah, I know
bro.
exactly what you're talking about. Not the new ones. I know the new drop because those came when we was in high school.
Yes,
but the
bro.
original drop that was like 06, I think, they were like a deeper, darker red. The new ones was like a pink, like a highlight, like a dark version
they
of
don't.
pink.
Whenever they redrop
kinda.
a sneaker, they're never
They
the same
change it. It's
color.
never the same.
It's never
It's
the same
never the
color.
same. Never the exact same.
Me
For sure.
personally, I always had on a
But I
pair
know
of
the exact.
ones.
I know infrared one. I know infrared sixes though, gang, for sure. I'm in tune with those for sure.
But these here,
Yeah,
like
that
it,
year,
was-
yeah,
it,
it
it
was
just
tough.
had like a different hold on me in my heart.
Now
Like
this is my question. Did you ever get to cop them?
I have it, yes,
Oh, you
I
still
do.
got the-
Not
I
this,
bet.
but not
Not
this.
that
year.
color.
You
not
got the new ones.
Yeah, it don't sit right with my heart.
All right. I
It don't
feel
like
you, I
it don't
feel
sit
you.
right with my heart
That's
at
fair.
all.
That's fair.
And there's still even a pair of some shits that I'm trying to like.
I never had sixes.
I'm fake trying to.
Probably
You
one of the
know what I'm
J's
saying?
I
Like, fake trying to get. But this is cool. But I don't want.
Yeah.
Isis, I want to let you go. What is your that dream shoe or sneaker if it was that?
Back in high school, that was your question, right?
Yeah, it was your question.
I did say I wore ones a lot in high school,
Ones,
but my
okay.
favorite
But
sneaker Jordan that I had was my Olympic 7s. And
Olympic sevens was a
They
good
got
feat. I'm so mad. I traded
I had a
those.
pair. I had a
did
pair in high
too.
school, and
Facts. I traded
somebody,
those for some
first of all,
KDs.
they hated that I was like, I think that was
Goat.
that's when bitches was like, oh, she got that. They took the 9 off the back of my shoe when I was.
What?
It was on some hating shit though. Oh, you know now it's just hate. It was hate shit.
Then the shoes just disappeared after that.
Damn.
Hate shit. Niggas mad because because you
Well,
had
yes.
it and they didn't. That's
they
all it was. Cause quick side story.
I never got them again either.
Really?
I should buy
There should
them.
be no. I think they're coming back in the next Olympic year.
Yeah,
So
I should
so
definitely
the
buy
2020 in 2028, I believe they're coming back. But true story to her point of why niggas is real life just haters for real. Like niggas just don't want to see you because they don't got what you don't. In middle school, this is true story. I had a curly hair all my life. All this hair that I've had now, I've had it since youth, stuff like that. I had curly hair, And niggas would dead make fun of me, bro. Like niggas dead was making fun of me on some like you got curly hair, coconut head, watermelon. Like they would, it's called me mad stupid shit, bro.
People make fun of people for
anything, right? So then I went home.
New York, you gotta have thick
and then,
skin,
so I remember
bro.
then, right?
Like imagine getting bullied for having curly hair.
Like so when I went home, I'm crying. I'm telling my mom I don't want this shit no more. Like niggas keep making fun of me. So
was it like a big afro or something?
Oh my god!
it's how you see it right
Yeah,
now.
always have the
curly.
same hair,
I have curly
just
hair
like
all
this.
my
Short?
life. Like
Word.
Like it was. I mean, it was a little bit long. Like
Maybe a
little longer. But it wasn't crazy. But I'm not even talking to high school. I'm talking like middle. This is like middle school.
I'm weak. Okay.
So she was like, "What you want to do? Want to cut it? Shit, you
You
sure?"
cutting it?
Yeah, I cut my hair, bro. Like sixth
like
grade.
it.
It's like sixth grade. Cut my hair, like low, like how bro hair is, shit like that. Buzz for me. So, and I remember the first day I came to school, a girl asked me, "Why did you do that?"
Well, yes.
I'm
As a
like,
girl, don't ever do that again.
I was.
Don't ever do that again for real.
She was like, yo, same thing. I said same. This girl was telling me the same thing. Like, what are you doing? Why did you ever do that? She was like, I love your girl.
It was the boys that was making fun of you.
So then
Girls
now I had to
love
find
hair.
out. So now I had to find out. Niggas was just doing it because they was jealous. They wanted my hair. They didn't have that. And the girls was going to them being like, oh, Ken has nice hair. And they was tight. And niggas was tight, bro.
Yeah, you
so
probably
that's what
won like. You remember one of those like. Those old like voting stuff in class when you pass a paper on like best hair list, best this.
Remember, I won in high school.
And everyone passed it around the class and votes on the like one paper. You never did that? We used to do a lot of pizza. We used to have.
I went to
shit
middle
like
school.
that.
We
Like
had
the
the
thought
thought
list.
too, but
we had the thought list used to get
yes,
yeah, but little stuff like that. But that's like a high school version. No, but that's like a middle school version, or like elementary.
I didn't even get my
or like
hair
who
done
likes
when I
who
left
you
my
think is
grade,
cute,
though.
who's the
So I don't
cutest in
know
the
what was in that
class.
shit.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's so crazy. We did shit like that, and it's so crazy. In the year of our graduating year one, I won best hair. What did you win? I know you won something.
No.
You didn't win nothing?
No.
Niggas ain't know the potential, bro.
Of
Niggas
course not.
ain't see the potential back then, bro.
Yo, bro, they didn't buy stock early in me. No one bought stock in me early. Nah, for sure.
They did.
Nobody did.
They did. And you know what's funny? I'm not trying to boost my head up.
I love that though. Like,
I was about to say that. I ain't want to. I'm not trying to boost my head up, but I did. I was fucking with bro heavily in high school.
We was locked in high school. But even in
like,
high school, I just wasn't really.
You wasn't.
I wasn't really. I was around everyone. Everyone in the school knew who I was, but I was just locked in on athletics.
Yeah.
I was on the other shit. I was just trying to hoop.
What was
Honestly,
you
I would come to
locked in
school
high
early
school?
to hoop, stay in school late to hoop. Like,
so I'm truth be told, when I was in high school, like my lock-in was like all I wanted to do was just want like girls. Girls.
I went to 3 high
I wasn't
schools,
on
by the
that.
way.
I wasn't on that at all.
I just wanted girls. Like I didn't care.
Oh,
about,
like what was I locked in on in high school?
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
When I was 16, I started smoking.
I was just trying to get bread.
Nah,
I started smoking.
I ain't started buying.
I'm trying to get fried.
I always had good grades, but all right.
Me
So
too.
I went to 3 high schools. I went to Essex Street Academy. That's that big ass building right there. When you
I was on the rooftop playing pickleball there the other day.
Yeah, I went there for freshman year and. I don't know. People just kept fucking with me, so I had to leave because I ended up bringing a weapon to school and
like stop fucking around, like yeah.
So my mom was like, "We're gonna put you in a different school." She saw Lower East Side Prep in the newspaper. That shit was down the block. It's over there.
Same. You're gonna see all the same people,
and we got the same lunch hours.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's
and what y'all one of those schools that they let y'all go outside?
Yes. So it's just like So once I started going there is when I started smoking. I was there for like 2 years, and that's when I started smoking. And then I started skipping school a lot, and I always had good grades, but I told my mom that I probably shouldn't go there no more. Like I took it upon myself.
You knew it was like a bad influence.
Yeah.
Like you just knew it was.
She put me in a school on 15th and First Avenue.
Okay.
And that school is where I graduated from.
Okay.
High School for Health Professions and Human Services.
That's tough. I think I heard of that.
It's like 2 other schools in there too. I don't know what's wrong with New York City schools and doing that, but I hate that.
Yeah, so I want to say, so if I'm thinking from my answer, it was getting high, girls, athletics. Like that's what our lock-in was.
Me personally, it was getting high and graduating. I just knew that I had to get good grades. Like I wasn't really.
I don't know why. For us, high school.
I got bullied though. I definitely did get bullied. I don't know.
For being smart?
Nah, that first school, Essex Street Academy, I think they bullied me because the older guys kind of like. They probably was like I thought they wanted to be my friends. I was mad naive. I'm like, the older niggas is fucking with me. These is my friends. Like bitches didn't like me. The juniors, the female juniors did not like me. I was a freshman.
They weird.
They were super weird. I still know some of the guys too. So Niggas is weird.
That's weird. Okay.
High school is not.
But-
I wasn't getting
I be
bread.
seeing them because I be
Or
down here a lot.
in my later years in high school, just to add to my answer, I'll probably say I was just focused on getting some sort of bread. Like once shout out to Fee Shop, if you know, you know. Once I was introduced to the fee, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was
Oh
locked
my
in on
God,
trying to get
I
me
was in
some.
church too.
Feel me? Church,
Heavy,
yeah. I was going to church every
real
Sunday.
heavy.
That was
I
non-negotiable
was in
though.
church and Christian camp. I went to Lake Champion.
I mean, I did
upstate.
that,
It was
but it was more
amazing.
younger.
And I also fundraised just so I can go. Made sure I was going. I think my first time was like when I was 14, and I stopped going when I left my mom's crib at like 17.
Okay.
About to be 18. And I started even volunteering just so I can go. It was like a summer camp, but like church was like club at night. Like it was amazing. Like it was really nice.
So you would
I
say-
even have friends our age that still go. Like
Word,
yeah,
that's
they
fire.
still have adult stuff.
Like that's something
Yeah.
you say you enjoyed. Going
I would
and
go
doing.
to this day, yes, absolutely.
That's fine.
But like when you said getting money, it kind of reminded me like when I was
I was
fundraising,
broke, that's why.
that's when I got introduced to Washington Square Park too. I would go there. I had like a little
I'd be weird
scratch
as
off.
weird as
Bro,
Bro,
fuck,
now it is. It
Yeah,
was
it's
it
weird
was
as
still
weird.
weird when I was in high school. It was definitely they
Watch
still have their
cool.
weird corner.
Be a lot of stuff going on now there.
They
Yeah.
they have their little weird corner, but I had a scratch off thingy and it had prices underneath from like 25 cents to $3, and I would ask people to like scratch off and give me the price underneath so I can go to camp. The thing had it had like Champion on it and everything. I wasn't scamming, and that was when people were more giving and lenient, so they wouldn't even scratch anything. They'd just hand me a 5 or a 10 or a 20, and I was making mad bread to the point where I'm so sorry, God. I continued to do it even after I wasn't going to camp no more.
It's a hustle. That's a hustle. Listen,
It was
you-
a hustle.
we
People were
don't.
so nice
What's
back
over
then.
us over here? What's the
Everybody
word?
has
We
to
don't.
get
We don't knock the hustle. we
Yeah,
don't knock the hustle for
exactly.
nothing.
That's
For
not what's the word.
nothing.
I was going to school with the same pair of shoes for like 2 years until I was introduced to getting money and acquiring items in other ways. For sure.
I had nothing to my man. I remember because I didn't have a
ex.
mother. I didn't have a mother who was like, "Oh, here, baby, $5 every day to go to school."
I don't know,
nothing
bro.
like that.
Word.
I used to,
didn't
bro,
have that.
bro,
Most we had was
Dollars and
$50
quarters.
I was getting $5 to last me a week.
I wasn't even getting that,
$5?
nigga. My mom was like,
That's a
"Nigga,
big
what do you
nigga
need?" She
cheese
was my
and
mother on
juice.
something like, "What do you need money to go to school for?"
And a couple trips.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do we need?
Definitely
What do we need to go to school for? Like, what do I need to give you money to
Yeah.
school for? So what I would do
Like,
is I would
dang.
collect dollars and quarters, and we had. I had a lot of dice games in our school. Like I don't know why. Like dice was a big thing in our school. Like you can literally go to
dice
school with
with
no
a
money and
tw-
leave
uh-huh,
with
and
mad
leave with
bread. Leave
50.
with mad bread. Like,
Take people's. Oh my lord.
I'm saying that dollar that I had in quarters, I ended the day with like maybe
$1
$30
and
cash.
A dream,
Damn.
$1 and a
Yeah,
dream.
like dollar and a dream for
$1
real.
and a dream used to take you there. You just better hope
Yeah,
you had
like
the hot hand that day.
like hustle
Word.
was real. Like hustle was real.
We
in high
used to
school.
be
I'm
in
not
school
gonna
on
lie.
the staircase going
Crazy. Once you hit the door,
Word.
you pick them up
In
and you go.
classes
'Cause
too.
that was yeah.
In
That was- 'cause
Lyle's
gambling, yeah.
studio in the stool. What?
Yo,
what?
gambling was crazy in
sure.
high school. I don't know why.
OD.
But I think this topic right here leads into a perfect segment of that because what we're talking about sounds like main character syndrome, right? Like main character energy, right? Or at least main character energy,
That's
right?
just regular New York stuff, though. Everyone in New York feels like they are. But I think that's how everyone should live. I feel like everyone should be the
Facts.
main character
So-
of their own life.
so
I
boom,
think
so-
my life is a TV show.
So boom. So then boom, right? So the question I have is it confidence or delusion? Do us because we live in that main character energy a lot, us New Yorkers, is that a good or a bad thing? Oh,
For me personally, yeah. Let me take that first. For me personally, here looking. For me personally, if you need that. For me personally, I think it's a cross between the two, because. Okay, so I'm gonna just give you guys an example. So if I'm talking to somebody, if I'm in a conversation or wherever I'm at, it doesn't matter the setting. If something wild was to happen, I have a very, very like, not strict tendency, but I do it all the time. Where it's like I'll look to the side, like, but it'll be like a wall there.
Or something like
Oh, no,
Word.
there.
the fourth camera, the
Yo,
fourth
that's my
No.
invisible. That's my
I
invisible
have a
camera.
friend
I
that
just be
does
like,
that with
do
me,
you
so
see
we
this?
we
Like,
tend to just
the
look at each
job
other.
Look at each other
Like,
like, look at you,
It's
this
like,
bullshit
for
like.
real. I just be looking around like, huh? So I treat my life like it's like I have a live studio audience there that's always like laughing or doing the little ooh, so the eyes,
said,
and I
"I
just
got
be
my
like,
own Truman
huh?
show."
Yeah, that literally, I'm on a TV show.
But I
feel
think-
like that's how everyone should live. That's
And I
fake
agree with
delusion,
that.
though.
And I do
It's
agree
fake
with that,
delusion.
right? But let me before my point, I want to ask.
Fake
I want you to
delusion.
answer the question.
Oh,
Like,
cross
is it confidence or delusion?
me personally, it's confidence. I
Okay.
wasn't always like this, so I just had to,
So do you feel that you have main character energy?
yeah.
She said.
I could walk into I go out by myself. Like anytime I'm out by myself,
Same,
I went
yeah.
there by myself. If I'm posting with people, it's probably because I've seen people that I
That you
know,
know
or
there, or
just
just met
I can go somewhere by myself and leave with a group of people because my
one
aura
of-
is just
one of
that.
those,
Like, and I'm
yeah.
not even trying to toot my own horn. I'm just that type of person.
That type of vibe.
But
No, for real.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, I
Yeah.
like that. I agree. I
feel like people
I'm
like-
a very
cut you off.
split. No, go ahead.
Just, I'm gonna piggyback off that real fast before you say your point. People like that, and I agree too. I people know my body, bro. I'm outside every day by myself. Like I feel like, you feel me, being outside, but my
It builds character
my
development.
point is though, it does build character. But I feel like people who are like that are like loners. I ain't gonna lie, like barely got
I'm
friends like that.
no,
That be
quite
me.
literally, I am.
Like I barely got friends, but whenever I'm in social settings, I know how to work the room. I know how to meet my people. I'm very sociable. But it's like people like that
I
are
think-
just like not unicorns, are just what's the word I'm looking
Mythical,
for? They're like shapeshifters. Like you can
Chameleons.
adapt to any environment, like a
Chameleons.
chameleon. There we go. That's what I was looking for. You can adapt to any environment, but you might not have but that might be why you don't have your one environment.
But I was gonna say, so
That's
to
how it
piggyback
is
off
for me.
to
I ain't
piggyback
gonna
off your
lie.
point, I think though, like you said, because loners can be like very individual and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But I think
facts.
a loners mesh well with other loners.
I agree on that.
Like because I think all three of us can say we're the same like that. Like we enjoy going to
Word.
things by ourselves and stuff like that. But I think if like all three of us,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
even
what's
bro
the
was here,
link
we'll
up?
hang
Yeah.
out, it'll be
It'll
the
be still
greatest
great
time. It'll be
vibes,
the
for
greatest
sure.
time ever. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
Like
for sure.
like that's so. But to the point though, right? Because I don't believe it. I do believe it's an imbalance in that because I feel in the middle line because then that main character shit do begin to a lot of niggas' heads like to the point where
Sometimes.
like we outside, right? To give a perfect example, back in the days of Facebook famous.
Yeah.
Oh my
That-
God,
right?
my sister
Yeah,
was.
bro.
Right.
Everyone else
My
Facebook
sister
famous
was.
in
Hold on.
2015.
What's your sister?
They look crazy now.
Her name on Facebook was Nana Guns. Everybody knew who she was. You
Alright.
know how Sexy Red used to dress? Like everybody be pulling up Sexy Red old pictures, or just generally
Yeah.
how a lot of like, and she's not even from New York, but New York girls used to dress rugby shirts. Freaking, that was my
The
sister.
rugby
She used to dye her hair a
shirts.
lot. She had cheek piercings. Me and my sister don't even look
Pride.
alike. Like,
Okay, then we
but
wouldn't
that's my
even-
girl.
But we
That's
wouldn't even
my
know if
sister.
y'all sisters. type
yeah,
time.
you would not. People think we cousins. Yes, she's light skinned.
Okay.
That's my girl.
But like that, but like to the point of that, right? Then you would be outside, right? I remember niggas was just like, even myself, I can't even admit like, bro, you know it, like, oh my gosh, Amori Pons, like, oh my god, like that was
Amori
like
Pons?
looking back, it was funny, but it was mad dick, right? That's mad dick riding. But even or to the point of not that point, right? What if you would see
era.
somebody like, oh shit, what's
That's
up? And then they
Amori.
just on some like, who the fuck is you? Like, nigga, we just.
People still do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's
People
where we
still
like,
do
all
that.
right, that's where we gotta
One
like.
of my mutuals did that to me. This girl still got me on social media to this day.
That's
She
what
still
I'm-
be liking and commenting.
So that's what I'm saying. So that
She
point,
quite
we gotta like,
literally
all right,
did
pipe,
that to me.
pipe down. Like
Yes.
we gotta pipe down. Like relax
Yeah,
now.
gotta chill out, man.
Now we gotta chill out. That's where main characters.
Tranquilo.
That's where to me, that's where main characters' energy gotta.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta bring that
There's
down.
a there's a
like
there's
relax.
a fine
Like you
line.
ain't.
It's a fine line. Not to cut you off, my fault.
No,
again.
you good.
It's a fine line between being cocky and being confident. Like I'll say
Mm-hmm.
I'm very confident, but I'm not overconfident. I don't think I'm invincible. I don't think I'm better than you, my cousin. I don't think I'm better than anyone.
It's confidence versus
But
ego. It's confidence.
when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Look,
Good
handsome
guy
take-
right
nah,
there.
that's a
You that nigga right there.
yo.
I'm not gonna hold you like you be doing a lot. You that guy. Like you feel me? But in the same breath, I will say I don't. That's not to tarnish anyone else's what they got going on. I just feel like everyone is in their own lane.
That's a
Everyone's in their
Facts.
own world. Like
That-
there should
yeah.
not be competition with everything.
That's a fact.
There's no
I agree.
need for it. You feel me? If you can be confident and still be humble at the same time.
Agree.
Because people
Agree.
say I'm modest, and I'm like, you could say that. People like I don't even know how to take compliments properly. Because sometimes
Same.
and this be the kicker though. I'll come out the crib like, yo, I got a good fit on today, fire. Then I'll get like 5 compliments. Yo, good fit, good fit. I just be like, oh, thank you. But it's like if I'm in a setting and someone's like really trying to big mail, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you. Good trip, you fine. Be like, yo, chill.
Yes, I'm
not
on the
too
humble.
much, like, chill. Feel me? It's like, because I don't even know how to really, I'm not used to accepting compliments. Is
Ooh,
what
I
I'm
have a
trying to say.
question.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
At what point did you start like doing that? Like, cause like I said, I haven't been like this like all my life. Like I had to
When
like
I got
grow
into
into my
modeling.
feel me. I don't know. I think I'm still learning to like hold myself a little bit higher than
Same.
what I should.
Yeah, it's
I
'cause-
think I
I
am
was
because of the
forced
situations
to.
that I'm still like experiencing and the way I'd be feeling when it happened. I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh.
I can see
You know
why
what I
the
mean? Like,
modeling has
Yeah,
has
it's
been
forced to,
bigged
bro.
you up to
Yeah,
that
that's-
to
you
that
got-
mindset.
forces you
You
to.
have
I think I'm on the side. For me, I'm on the side of ISIS,
Yeah,
where it's
I'm gonna
like
let you
I have moments where I'm like I know I'm that nigga. I'm
But then,
them.
like you said, you go into a room or something and like mad people start complimenting you, and I don't know, it's just a feeling you get. Like, okay, I know I'm that, but maybe I should start like.
Yeah, like maybe
start holding
I should
myself at a
like
higher
yeah, like
standard, like-
because if they see it, like niggas see it. If
Like
niggas seeing
literally,
it, like
you saying I'm a big stylist. The other day, I think this was like 2 days ago, and somebody was like, "Yeah, she be traveling. She traveled the world, baby. I've been like 4 or 5 places." But if like that's how y'all see me, then absolutely yes.
do
mhm.
it. That's a fact.
I
No,
was
yeah.
at Extra Brother, like I
Step into
previously
it.
mentioned, and I'm standing outside, and the photographer was taking my pictures. Then like 3 others came, and it's lights flashing,
real.
and my friend's standing in the corner, like I know her.
That's real. You wanna hear
Yeah,
that?
you
I
gotta
have
step
two-
I'm
into
like,
it
maybe I
sometimes.
should hype myself.
You gotta
up.
I have
step
two
into it.
different-
I'm humble, but I should definitely be less humble sometimes.
No, I have 2 perfect examples for that.
Know your
right?
word.
I
As
have
long
2
as it's-
perfect
as long as you
examples for
know
that.
what's-
Right.
You feel me?
2 perfect examples, bro. I remember one time, like sometime last year, maybe 2024. We was out. We mean you were shooting content, and you had like a photographer friend come out here to meet us, to link up and shit like that. And then she was like, "Yo, I'm very good at headshots."
Oh, I remember.
She's like, "I'm good. I'm like,
Okay,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
specialized in headshots," and I was like, "That's cool."
Ebony.
So she was like,
Bozo
she was hitting me like, "Nigga, let's
Right.
shoot." And I was like, "Oh, like," I'm like, "Nah, I don't really do pictures." She was like, "Nigga, like." Yeah, she was like, well, nigga, come on, like, do that. And then actually, it ended up coming out she took like 5 pictures of me. It had to be one
and
of
it was
the
tough.
toughest 5 pictures I probably got on my page right now. You know what I'm saying? They're just all headshots,
Yeah.
right?
That's how it be.
And then another thing to that point, right? I remember one time someone dead texted me and was like, "Yo, you're dead. That's a legend." And I was like,
Me?
yo, bro. I was like, me? Kenty? Like, me? I'm not, bro. So, what I do is I have the screenshot. Right? I had that screenshot still there. And then, like, I just be like, yeah, niggas call me a
Oh my
legend.
God, I do that too.
I be like, niggas call me a
I
legend.
screenshot
And
all
niggas will be
that.
like, no, you didn't. Saying, like,
No, you didn't.
no, you didn't. Like,
Me
who
and
did
when
it?
I went to a party that I went to the other day in Brooklyn, I have a group chat. That's why I just asked you a few minutes ago, but you didn't hear me. I was like, this podcast is called What's the Word?
What's the word?
Yeah.
NYC?
My group chat for like the events that I be going to in New York is called What's the Word?
Fire.
Just what's the word? And
Yeah.
what's the word? NYC.
What's the Word?
Fire.
NYC.
Yeah, that's the name of the pod.
That's the name of our pod.
I just took a screenshot of it.
Yeah,
Actually,
funny.
you're funny as
We're gonna
fuck
get
for
trademark.
that.
We're gonna get
You
that
got
trademark.
to, you got to,
we gotta
you
get that
got to.
trademark before niggas try
You
to
absolutely
get
have
that shit
to.
cut.
Nah, that's fire.
Wow, look, bro, look.
I see. That's fire.
Listen.
So, one of my friends that I met, I think last September for New York Fashion Week, he threw a party in Brooklyn for like Southerners who live in New York.
So
And so Atlanta, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Carolina,
he was
that's
like,
word.
all of y'all just come to this party. He promoted it in my group. That shit sold out, right? I go to the party. I'm the celebrity guest. I'm the celebrity
Fire.
guest. Like they're like, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do a lot more stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
That's
I need
tough.
to
I
start
like
holding
that.
myself at a higher standard.
like
I'm
that a
definitely
lot.
humble, but yeah.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
for me, being
And I
humble is
think
only gonna hold you back sometimes.
sometimes,
I had to learn
yeah.
that
You
too.
and I think
Hard.
truly understanding where being humble, where it is to be
a
humble
fine
and where it's
line,
not,
that's
and
what
where you
I'm
maybe
saying.
and where you need to just flaunt a little bit, like.
You gotta have
Promote
good
yourself a
discretion
little
with
bit
it.
more.
Yeah, like
Network
yeah,
yourself,
like for real. Like I'm truly in that split middle of it, but I do think
Word.
New York City characters New York City people have main character energy, and we need to keep it because I'm also not a fan of people who are fanned out of other people.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
like
I
people
don't
like
like
that.
that.
I literally
One thing I
can
hate is
count
a
on
dick
both
rider.
hands
I'm not
on how
gonna
many
lie.
like
I hate a dick
influencers
rider.
and celebrities I follow.
I don't follow any.
only because
None.
I know that we're gonna be in the
Except
same
for
room one
KD.
day, and
Go.
I like
That's his goal. That's his
like.
It's the only one I follow. I swear.
But like, yeah, I don't want to like. I'm not a dick rider. Like,
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
was about
probably
to
gonna
say.
style you one day,
thing I hate is a
or
dick
your
rider.
people,
I ain't gonna
or
lie,
I'm
I
gonna
hate
work
it.
with your people. So I'm
I
not.
see-
Tell me like I'm not
I
a
see
fan.
myself day by day removing celebrities and influencers off my Instagram.
Realistically,
I
if
know,
I
like,
want to see
realistically.
somebody post, I could always search them up. It's nothing.
And I don't
That's what
gotta
I'm
follow you. I don't
saying.
gotta follow
Yeah,
you for that
like-
shit. That's a fact.
I
My
feel
social
like,
media is a business.
Thank you. It's a portfolio. That's what I always say too.
RT, I consider it my portfolio for sure.
Definitely
and that's
actually
why
make a portfolio though.
I know I am. I'm in the process of doing that right now. We here. Yes, but yes, that's why I like you guys. But that's great.
fire.
I think. Listen, so the end message for that and main character energy is have it, learn it, know where it will help you.
Know
and
your
when it
worth.
won't. Yeah,
That's
know your
my.
worth.
That's my.
Exactly.
Like that's my biggest takeaway. Like I'm not gonna be mad at someone who's like quote unquote flaunting or bigging themselves up or whatever the case is. If they really got it like that, bro, I'm just looking like. I like that.
I like that.
Right.
Can't even be mad at it, bro.
Perfect
Bro, look
example.
good today,
Before
feel
we
me?
transition, right? Like I was at a studio yesterday, like a music studio with my for work. It was for work though. I was in a music studio and one of the artists there who was recording. There's some not like a big artist. It was like a local kid. He had the most fire Coach boots. Like it was stiff.
I
Like it
love
was
Coach.
so. I'm not even crazy about Coach, but that made me want to like.
I got a whole collection.
That's okay, and that's fine. But that made me want to like look more into them. I was like,
Definitely
Yeah.
expand your palette. I
So
just saw
great.
one of my followers, Emil. He went to the Dr. Martens pop up here. It was a couple days ago, and
that.
he got, the shoes that our granddaddies used to wear, especially African uncles with the toes out in the front. Like Dr. Martens
Yeah.
made some of those, and
The
it's like
cookout- the
suede.
cookouts?
Yes, and it's suede, and it's so cute. But they also made boots. I don't even know how to actually.
like with
Let me show you.
open toe
No,
boots.
no.
Oh.
Actually, let me
I'm
show
about
you
to
what
say,
they look like.
That would have gone down.
Toes
We
gonna be freezing, bro.
Let me see.
I'm about to say, what
That
they
would
doing
actually
over
be
there in
mad
Dagmar?
weak.
What they doing? I was about to say, open toe.
Nah, I
boot.
definitely want to see these boots.
But
on.
nah,
Like,
yeah. Lord, that's fire though. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Boots went crazy.
yeah, man.
Come on now.
Oh,
Like, those
I've always
are
loved their soles. Their
insane.
soles with
Those
the
are
yellow
so
stitching is
cute.
always fire.
Those tough.
Those tough though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
to you.
okay. Now those.
I like
tough,
with the
those
little
tough.
buckle on the side of it too.
The granddaddy shoes.
Okay, I see.
You know,
Those
what
fake. I ain't gonna lie.
These
Low
are
key.
like, but y'all gotta have your.
I like,
toes
but I
out.
would do
Don't
it with
put no
this. I
socks
do. I
on.
would do it. Really? I was gonna say.
No,
I don't got
take
cute
the-
toes though. I don't got cute toes. Like,
Get them done.
I don't
All
got the
men need to
cutest
get
Word,
toes.
sometimes a
toes.
pedicure is not enough. I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes I
I
ain't
get
know.
petties,
When I
though.
see
I
the
get
foot
petties,
doctor,
though.
like I ain't mind one of those. Like
I be getting petties because once I started modeling, I had to be more mindful of little stuff.
could-
like
yeah.
that. You could lose money not having your nail. My nails done right now. You could lose money not having nails.
I
done. You could lose
don't
money not
I
having
don't
toes
get
done.
them done, but I always make sure they're
Wow.
short. Like my nails, I make sure my nails
Your
always
hands
short.
look good. So.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like I
I'm just saying,
always make sure that
little stuff like that.
for
but
sure.
that's-
Like I don't
that's
fuck around with that.
Part of what molded my confidence. I never had it. That's
It be the littlest of things. It really do.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like if you when you actually take time into self care, you legitimately feel better.
I
feel
was
better.
just telling
You
my
My
sister
mother,
legitimately
like
feel
my
better.
shot, like a lot of people.
Why would you not want to self care?
Like I have a conversation with a lot of.
I went
other
to get a
men.
massage. Not to cut you. I went to get a massage, deep tissue massage last week. Just cause I'm like, yo, I'm about to get a little.
That's something
massage,
everybody
bro.
needs to do a few times
I'm
a month.
actually, we'll talk about that more afterwards. I need
Especially-
something. I
especially
need
if you're
that.
like an
But like,
athlete and stuff like that. If you like work out and you use your body often, you need that recovery.
I have bad posture
I
because
felt-
of
I
what
felt
my
they're
work,
leaving
because of
crazy.
what I
I've been
do.
trying to work
gotta
on
see a
that,
chiropractor.
especially
Another
because
thing
we
I've been
always
doing.
looking down at
I
our
went
phones. Like
Chiro.
I went to one.
The Cairo.
This was it this Saturday? No, last
No,
last
no,
Saturday. Last Saturday.
Cairo's in
It's
Egypt,
Cairo.
right?
It's called Cairo.
Cairo,
They're
no,
they're
Egypt.
located in Williamsburg. They're actually fairly new. They only been out here for 5 years, and it was a great experience. Their first like adjustment and like they'll check your back out and stuff like that only for $50. Fire, bro.
I'm too
Exactly.
little.
My
I, like,
insurance was covering my Cairo. I ain't gonna
Same.
lie.
I got a
So the
card.
insurance that I have, they don't have health first. Medicaid,
Go on,
Medicaid.
facts. You just go
I'm
on the
scared.
site, bro. They
I
don't- they should give you a
did.
list.
So I called them. They sent me a list of all chiropractors
that
would
they-
cover. But then as I'm calling them, they like, oh yeah, we don't take
All
it.
of them.
They was, and then one person
Nah,
was
you
like,
should have had that. You should have pulled up.
them, and
You
then
should have added them in
I
the
found the
call.
boom,
chiropractor
boom,
that
to
I
help
went to on
people.
Instagram.
but boom, then
They're
and then
actually really
but
good.
hold on, but then that person was like. That person was like, "Oh, all New York City chiropractors, we just recently don't take Medicaid anymore. As of recently, that's so it wasn't like
an
a.
updated list. I
Yeah.
would have called them back.
Oh yeah, I don't think I was updated for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't cut you off.
wild. That's wild, bro. I
Well,
never
I'm sorry,
came
what
out
were
of
you-
pocket
what
for
was
the
you gonna say?
Cairo.
I don't remember.
Something about chiropractor on Instagram.
Yeah, you
Oh
said you
yeah,
found
I
your
found
Cairo
one on Instagram. Yeah.
What was it called?
I don't remember, but the office was really cute. I took videos and stuff.
I literally went to one. Like
My
I
Cairo's
saw.
on, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. The ones I found was dead on Instagram too. Like Instagram. I have like a love hate thing with Instagram right now. But that's that's beside the point. I definitely want to see what she's gonna show.
I hope I can find it.
Nah, but yeah,
It's so
man.
funny because they constantly pop
Self-care,
up for me too.
not to get off that like slight tangent though. Like when you take care of yourself, you definitely feel better. Like when I started modeling, I was starting to be more mindful of stuff like that. Like my agents would tell me like, yeah, you gotta start, upkeeping a little more. But I just feel like as a man, every guy should start doing stuff like that. But I didn't have a good example of that.
Alright, like you'll be surprised.
That's
You'd be
what I'm
surprised
saying.
by how much men don't wash their face.
That was
That's
even
nasty.
something simple as that.
That's nasty.
Simple
Yeah,
as
you'd be so
that.
surprised.
Fun fact,
Simple
I
as
just learned
that.
something.
It's true.
Statistics have proven that dog fur is cleaner than a man's beard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because
A lot of
they
niggas
self
don't
they
wash
self
their
clean.
face.
Don't even be
Because they
washing
self.
it.
Is it because they
You
self
feel
clean?
me?
I
They
don't know
gotta
what
get
it's
the.
because. You gotta ask
A
the
lot of them just
internet.
don't have grooming kits. You know what I mean? Like,
But you don't even need
a
that,
beard
bro.
is-
It's
you
true.
do.
No, I don't need a grooming kit. Like you need
But
a
beard, if you
ra-
have facial hair, I feel like.
No,
I feel like if
that's
you
true.
do, I feel like
I don't. I recently just got, not recently, like a year ago. I mean, that's recent. That recent. I got a beard kit and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
beforehand, when I had my facial hair, I was getting La Roche. La Roche.
La Roche Posay.
La Roche
Those are the
Posay, shout out
guys.
y'all, I
know
love them.
I know
Listen,
them.
and what I love is because they have a difference between oily and dry skin. Because I get a lot of
Yeah,
dry.
they
That's beside the point.
differentiate.
That's beside the point. But like,
Word.
but that was my skincare routine, which it still is. Like in the morning, hot rag, get hot steamy rag, doing there, exfoliate.
Yeah,
Boom,
that's
you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta open your pores up. You're gonna have
busy.
mad razor burn.
I don't get that. Yeah, I don't.
Shaving
I
bumps.
don't
and
get
stuff
that at all.
But I just say that to say like my main point of saying that was I didn't have a good example of that. So I had to kind of learn.
Learn
I
out
had to
on my
learn.
own, same.
I had to learn how to shave myself. Like
Same.
I didn't have someone to teach me how to shave.
Yo, like, yo,
you know,
as a
I had to
man,
learn-
do this. Oh, yep.
You feel me?
As
Like
a
I
young
had to
boy,
pick
yo.
that up by looking at like good examples in maybe the media, maybe it's celebrities, whoever. You feel me? Just have to like find a blueprint to follow to start that self care. But when I started doing that, my self confidence really elevated because I'm like, okay, I look Gucci, my skin cleared up, I'm smelling better, I'm dressing better. Ain't shit wrong with me. Like what is it not to be confident about? So I just feel like when you start like taking self care intentionally, that's when your level of confidence dead raises. Like I was talking about this the other day. I'm like, yo, bro, I can walk in anyone and be comfortable, even if I'm the only person I know in there. For everyone else is strangers. Even if I walk into a room, everyone's staring at me. What's the word?
That's exactly
You feel
what
me?
I
It's-
meant earlier.
it's
Like I
whatever,
go
yeah.
everywhere by myself. Of course, I got main character energy. If I walk in a room by myself,
exactly.
mad people flock to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to make a scene or nothing. Like
Yeah. And then being my height, it's like once I walk in a room, eyes
You're
obviously
noticeable.
gravitate.
It's noticeable. Yeah.
I didn't used to like that, but I had to learn to embrace it. I ain't gonna lie. And the first thing, how tall are you? The amount of time I get called. If I had just $1 for them, the amount of time someone asked me how tall I
tall
was,
are
bro,
you? Yeah.
I'd at least have a good 10-pack. Realistically, at least a 10-pack.
Fire.
Word.
Fire.
At the very least, which is not rich, but that's a little something.
That's bread. It's bread right
Cool
now.
little jump start.
It's economy.
But realistic
that's
number,
bread.
like 10-pack for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna transition though, guys. Something that I think is still on the cusp of fashion, keeping brands and stuff like that. Athletes as personal brands, do they think they're bigger than sports? And there's not necessarily this. We're gonna keep on the topic of talking on sports, but like
Yeah, they should be bigger than sports.
but in a sense of like, I know y'all both has been seeing the trend of a lot of athletes now after their sport, they have their own podcast now, or they may have their own
During
show,
even.
or they'll like streaming, or they're
Does Angel Reese
screaming.
still play basketball?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah,
Perfect.
prime
That's a
example.
perfect prime
Because I'm
example.
not like a basketball
Off-season.
watcher. I can't
fine,
tell
yeah.
you nothing
The
about like.
WNBA season is off from the NBA. though.
I can't even name a
So
basketball.
right
player.
now it's their off season. So like yeah, she's very active. She was on she
even
was on
during the
Kayon's
season,
part. Even
shit,
during
Shorty
though a
be
lot of
everywhere.
stuff. She was in a Victoria's Secret show.
She got a
That shit was right after the
partnership.
season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fact. She was in the Victoria's Secret show.
But that's just because she
has a
built her
partnership with
presence.
Juicy Couture right
Yeah,
now.
I'm about to
Like,
say.
She be
she's
in
doing great.
in
She's
other
working
music
with
artists. She be a
Coach.
music artist.
She's
I don't
young.
even follow this girl, and she be all down my
on the
timeline,
feed,
so.
bro. But I think all athletes should do that in this era because, yeah, bro.
Yeah, especially
I'm
women.
looking at it. Okay, once you do okay, and this is from an athlete's perspective, right? When you're growing up doing it, it's for the love. Once you actually make it, and it turns it's a business and it turns into a job. So you have to treat it as such. The owners of the Lakers do not care about a Luka Doncic. They don't care about a LeBron James. And these are prominent names I'm saying.
Yep.
If they had to let them go, if they had to choose the Lakers or the person,
Or the bread,
they're
or
always gonna put themselves first in all situations, for sure. And I feel like athletes should do the same. My ideology is every athlete is a private contractor inside of a business. You're still your own person. You can venture out and do whatever you want to do. Once you have a platform and you're setting yourself up for the future, that's the wisest thing to do. Because the owners don't give a fuck about you. If you went broke or you broke your leg tomorrow, they're gonna waive your contract. They're not keeping you.
so
They're
What are they
not
paying
I want to
you
play
for?
devil's
Like,
advocate to
that's
your point.
real life. You're just a private
Well.
contractor who can provide a service to someone else to make more money off of.
I wanna
You're a private
play-
contractor.
My dad says that about 9 to 5. So yes.
That's the same thing. That's
That's-
what I'm
yes,
saying.
yes.
Like,
And
that's why I
actually-
said it goes
actually
for
not like
everyone.
that.
Yeah, it's the same
That's why I'm
thing.
here. That's literally why I'm not at work and I'm here.
You request a
Like-
week off from work, bro. You gonna pull back up the next week. They already replaced you. They got somebody to take your shift. Oh yeah, we ended up hiring her full time. You just got replaced that fast.
But
Feel me? They
true,
don't care.
shit. I lost my train of thought. Damn. I want to play devil's
About
advocate
the
to your point.
athletes,
I
yes,
said that. I wanted
private
to play.
contractor.
No, to that
Oh, yeah,
point,
yeah,
but
go
like
ahead.
to that point, because I agree, I agree to that to some point. But now, what if is you are not someone's example, not one specifically, but for example wise, what happens if you are a prominent athlete in your respective sport and you are starting? I actually do have an example, right? But even though he doesn't treat that other thing more important. Jokic, for example, we understand where there was a thing where people was going on where it was like he don't give a fuck about basketball. This is a basketball player, by the way.
Oh baby, I don't
Yeah.
know about that.
He's
He doesn't give a fuck about
statistically the best basketball player right now.
in the world,
How come
not
I
even the
never
country,
heard
the
of him?
world.
Then he's about to tell you why.
He's about to tell you why because he doesn't.
he
He's
don't
so
even like
good.
being in
He doesn't.
America.
He doesn't give a fuck about
He's
basketball.
from Serbia.
what's his name?
He don't
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic.
Nikola
They
Jokic.
call him the
The
Joker.
Joker.
He as soon as the NBA season is done, he's on a first class flight to
Back his
Serbia.
country
He
to
don't
go
like it here.
a horse,
His
to go-
horses
No
and
one
all
likes
that.
it here.
Yeah.
True, yeah,
Come
but
on.
He don't
Truth be
care
told-
about the brand of the NBA.
of the
He just
NBA
cares
and stuff
about
like that. And they're
himself his
saying
own
that
play.
he has a side hobby who he does where he
You said,
horse
what's his
races.
name?
Nicole. I
Nikola.
don't think he's on Instagram.
The Joker. He's definitely
I
not on
just
the
want to see his
gram.
face.
Oh, okay.
I'm on
Google him.
Google.
Oh, okay. Just type in the Joker.
The
Joker
I'm weak how
nuggets.
you spell Nicola.
Yeah,
Is it with a
man.
K?
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he doesn't like the states. He doesn't even like, you feel me? I
He
feel
look
like
like
he
he
don't
will
even
do something to you.
like the Serbs
Hello?
don't play.
Nah.
they don't play the word.
Yo, they had his brothers pull up to a game about to press somebody. All three of them brothers, they
Is
about
he
to press
Russian?
somebody.
What did
Serbian.
you say?
Serbian. The
Let me
Serbs
stop.
don't play.
Yeah, they don't play.
My
You
bad.
seen the Serbs in force. Shout out to Power. Shout out Tommy.
Yes, sir.
I don't know
That's
if
a
y'all
fact.
watched that. The Serbs don't play. I ain't gonna lie.
How
Of
tall
course.
is this
He's
man?
served
He's so
different.
wide.
He's like
He's 6'11"
11
or so.
word.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 6'11". He's just
But he's
about
like one of the
7
he's
foot.
like one of the great basketball players in Earth.
Statistically, he's still the best. I feel
Yes,
like.
for
He
sure.
averages he's top 3 in all categories.
All
Points,
categories,
rebounds.
right?
He's leading the league in rebounds, assists. That's
But
insane.
to
That's
that point though,
insane,
right?
bro?
To that point though, but obviously
That's
where his heart is the horse racing, right? We know that.
Why? You never mind.
Truly though, we know that his heart, like I truly don't think he does not give a fuck about
He
basketball.
likes
I don't
basketball,
he-
the sport. It's
Why
the
are they saying
business
that
is
it's
what I'm
Michael
saying.
Jordan though?
It's the business.
But that to that
That's
point
the
though. But he
aspect.
doesn't like you can tell that the horsing though, like that's
That's his
a
new passion.
hard, like,
That's his passion.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, does that affect the brand? Like, can that affect your other main basis of job? I guess you can say then, if you're caring about your side, not your side, I won't call it your side brand, but
Yeah.
that side thing.
It'll definitely affect it, but but in the same breath, I'm not even agreeing with the fact that I'm not disagreeing with it. Still, I know it does affect it, but at the end of the day, you're here for a good time, not a long time. If you're an athlete, you're not gonna be playing until you die. You're only going to be playing for about 1/5 on average of your lifespan. You get into the league, make the pros in your 20s, you're done, end of the road, 30, 35.
Like your mid-30s where
You're born from 0, you die in the 80s, 90s if you're lucky. That's like 1/6 of your life. So why should I dedicate everything, every second of the day to someone else's business? I'm doing the sport at the end of the day, but it's like, that's just one portion of your life. So I think all athletes and other people that are in prominent positions like that should have other stuff to do.
Absolutely.
They
Especially-
No, I think
you should
that,
put
but
yourself in your life first. You only got one life to live.
Especially,
YOLO.
I found
You
out
got
how
one
much
life to
Angel
live.
was getting paid, and I said,
She gets
Dirt,
a
I
lot.
don't-
dirt,
Yeah,
dirt.
no. She gets
But
more
her
from
league
her
is just
other
her
stuff.
league though. Like her
way
league,
more from her
yeah.
other stuff.
No, yeah,
But
the league just
that's
doesn't.
like-
That
I don't
league
care
goes
what-
Separate
why?
topic though. Not to cut you
I don't
off.
care the
know if
reason.
I don't know if you've been in tune.
As a black woman, I get paid as much.
That
That's
Like,
WNBA, yeah. So but that was like something sidebar. I don't even want to get into with the WNBA. They were underplaying everyone, underpaying.
It was wacky.
everyone.
It
So
was
they
very
just-
bad business.
They
going
were
on,
all the
yeah.
players just went on strike and they had to reach a new like agreement with terms on like pay, and they just got the agreement last week.
I hate sports.
Yeah, they just got the so now they can be paid up to 1.7 million, I believe. That's
And,
the,
like,
no
that's the
7
max
no.
contract.
It's 7 million is the max. It starts
No,
at
that's
1.7.
no, that's cap. That's the cap.
That's the cap
That's
of
the
the
cap
team.
salary.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
cap
yeah, I
salary.
believe the.
But you
more-
were right. It was the
yeah,
1.4 is the
1.4
highest.
or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, damn.
So now they can make a little bag, but compared to where they came from,
Right.
bro, there was WNBA players that was getting paid less than me. Some of them making 55,000. Wallahi,
That's-
bro,
that's mad
they was
riddle.
getting some of them. Bro, I'm seeing some of their salaries was
That's
like
not even funny. That's
60,000 a
crazy.
year. I'm like, damn, bro, you making the same shit I'm making.
I'm not worried. But
Like-
but then that's where they go. Like you said, they have their depending on the player, they'll have like side gigs, stuff like that.
Yeah,
they'll play
yeah,
overseas.
facts.
Like in the summertime, they'll
They
go
do
and
play in
play
other
in
leagues.
other leagues.
'Cause they get
money
European
from other
leagues
leagues
as
too,
a
yeah.
second
Okay.
little side hobby, things
Euro,
like that.
all of that, facts.
So I agree. I think like, but I think my point or what they're trying to say into the topic point is more so like, if you're taking the second brand. Like Angel Reese was a perfect example, right?
It is.
Perfect example. Like
That
the
was.
second life or the second brand or the other shits you do is more
She a model,
important
she a
than the
podcaster, she do
actual
it all.
what you even came. What we even know you for. We know you for basketball. So it's like why is the more important thing? And then obviously you can see it affects the game because. Truth be told, even though I know you're saying she's not like the best player. Even she's nice.
I don't know nothing
No,
about
I'm
that
telling
lady.
you, I'm
She's
telling
not
you,
the
like
best,
she's
but
not the best. She's not like
she's-
nice.
I've heard
She's
that multiple
top
times. I just thought it was
20.
because men like
I'll
trying
give
to
her
humble
top 20
women,
in the
but
league, but
Maybe
in the
25.
same breath,
Maybe
yeah,
25.
but I'm about to say in the same
I've
breath, I
never
probably
seen
could
her
name
play
20
basketball day
players
in my
better than
life.
her.
I've only seen her model.
She's
No, and that's
playing
what-
for
and that's-
Team USA right now, so she has to.
But
But, then at the
that's
same
just
time,
because the other players are making her
Then it-
look mad good. Like,
no, and then
yes,
also
it,
in the same,
that
it is
Kayla Clark
that.
pass was, you know what I'm saying?
It is that, but also in the same breath to agree with you, a lot of the elite WNBA players are not playing for Team USA because a lot of them come from overseas and a lot of them denied it. A'ja Wilson is not playing right now. She's the best female basketball player on the planet right now, and she's not playing for Team USA.
Who?
So the A'ja Wilson is what I'm saying.
Oh, A'ja
Wilson,
Wilson.
yeah. So a lot of elite players was also kept off. You feel me? But that and the competition, they be winning every game by like 50. I ain't
That's
gonna
true.
lie.
That's
Yeah,
true.
so,
I think
cross between the two, but I was agreeing with your point.
all
though,
in
for
all,
sure.
though, for like that, I think because I like to see like, for example, right, the Gills Arena podcast.
Yo,
Like,
that's
I
one of my
actually-
favorites.
bro.
Top 3 for me
Real, like that's really one of my favorite
Top 3 for
podcasts.
me right
But they're
now.
all it's a sports podcast.
Yeah.
All former players. They're like they don't play no more. They're all retired,
of
whatever.
them used to play it
But
all.
like it's not even like even though they mainly talk all sports, that shit will have you weak. Like these niggas are mad funny because they're very combative
Yeah,
and
very much
very
so.
combative. But they're all cool. It's not like
Yeah,
niggas.
they funny. I
They're
like
just
those
funny
right
as
now.
fuck. So like
Top
that's
3.
really one of my things. But like for the part people who are like currently playing and it's just like that, I think it all comes into balance. If you can be an elite player in your respective
still
sport and
podcast,
still go do that.
For some people, it messes you up. Like
Exactly, that's
Paul
what I'm saying.
George.
If
This
you
the
know-
podcast P, he got a whole nickname for
Right,
it
nigga,
because he
why-
was.
that's why
he
you
was playing terrible. He was
There's some
playing
nigga named
terrible, I
Paul
ain't gonna
George,
lie,
right?
yeah.
There's some nigga named
Oh,
Paul
I
George.
know.
You know
Oh,
Paul
so you
George,
Paul,
yeah,
and you know
yeah.
that he just got suspended for 25 games because
No.
Because of taking.
Nah, your sarcasm, her sarcasm is getting me OD.
I know who Paul George is, but I don't
No,
know
she
nothing
knows.
about
Okay,
these.
so
don't know about
he
the injury, yeah.
So he does a podcast called Podcast P, whatever, shit like that. But and he's on that way more than he plays.
Well,
Yeah, he's putting in more
Didn't
hours
y'all just say he was
podcasting.
injured?
No, he no. Well,
No.
He,
He was
got suspended. He
suspended.
just got recently suspended because he was taking a banned substance
Yeah,
in the league, and they tested him for it.
yeah. They
That
were,
shit. So he got suspended with that.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like you also on your podcast, you out here
He came
taking
back
banned
last night. Yeah, he
substance to
did come back last night.
just a corporate. Oh, he did.
he did came back last night. Yeah, I seen.
But
a little
but
couple
it goes to that
highlights.
point though. But it goes to that point of like
Couple.
you on your podcast so much, you gotta take a ban. You gotta take a banned substance to just keep up with the basketball.
You can roll me a
Oh,
sneeze,
why
man?
not just
He had
Yeah?
28 too.
He's
That's
a
fire.
yapper.
Yo, but is it you?
That means he's
Basketball
talk
shit.
too
You
much.
think with him coming back, Sixers could do something.
Can I
now.
go use the bathroom?
Go,
I know.
don't give it.
Go
Go ahead, do
ahead,
what you want. Go ahead, do what you want. Right. We gonna hold it down.
Can you hold it for a couple minutes? Because we're honestly probably wrapping up.
Right. What we gonna do?
We're
One
gonna
more
wrap
time.
up. Yeah, we're gonna actually wrap up because we high key went over time.
Listen, y'all. That was a great conversation. It's your boy out the mud.
No, just abrupt like that. I was just saying, like, you finish your thought.
Nah, I was doing the joke. I was like, boys out the mud with Rashad McCann. That's what I was trying to do like that. But we have one more topic though. We definitely got one more topic to topic.
Real quick, fast.
Let me see.
Sure, we could save it two at the same time. Because we went over time.
We did.
We
It's
high
supposed
key
to be
went
2
over time.
o'clock.
Yeah.
It's your boy Rashad McNabb. It's out the mud with your boy Rashad McNabb. Listen, y'all. We had a great conversation
This
for
is a
real. We
great
got
episode.
things we got to go do
Great
for sure out
episode.
here. Isis, thank you so much.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having you.
It was a
Shout out
pleasure
to the
having
guest host
you.
for sure.
Shout out that.
Give it up
It's
for
your
her
boy
real
Cat.
fast. Shout out to her facts. Shout out.
Thank
But listen,
you for
great
having
guest.
Of
me.
course,
Love
it
you
was a
guys.
great concept. But look, it's your boy
Sure.
KC Kent. Don't matter what you want to call me. It's
Yes,
bro
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
It's What's the Word NYC. We gonna see y'all.
Meow. Vocals.
I don't think it stopped.